that segue right there, just immediately talking about Goldlewis straight into the first game here. But WysNeo is going to be playing, or WysNeo is going to be playing, of course, Leo right here on deck. Starting off strong though here.
Woo. Immediately, the big counter hit combo going into that. Oki continuing his pressure with these buttons. Are seeing forward, opts not to push any further.
Yep, already trying to get some pressure in here. 2K2D straight into the Behemoth Typhoon. And I love that. He tries to throw out the drone, but just eats the wake-up DP there from Leo right off the bat. But a wake-up mashing 2P is going to close out that first round real easy. Yeah,
you know, having such easy access to a strong DP can make life really tough for Goldlewis, who really wants to put pressure on you on your knockdown. He's better have some safe jumps on deck if he wants to be able to keep it up.
Yeah, that's the real difficult thing in this matchup, right? Is that Leo's DP is such a threat. He's able to DP through those Behemoth Typhoon setups, especially on block. Just in mid-screen, you see he's trying to go for it in neutral like that. Great first safe attempt there, but WysNeo doesn't block, doesn't fight. And then he wire sees in the gun there, unfortunate.
Yeah, just kind of giving up on a lot of opportunities. He's got to burst to get out of that corner if he wants a chance. Solid anti-air into a great punish. Here comes the Oki.
Yeah, 2P is just that that Swiss Army knife button for Goldlewis, right? It does everything for him. It's able to stuff the approach, a great anti-air as well, and just confirms to that 5P right into the Behemoth Typhoon.
Absolutely, and WysNeo left with no options there, ends up being taken out by the chip damage. First game going to Mr. Choopy.
Yeah, really strong gameplay there, especially in a matchup that is really difficult for Goldlewis, I feel like.
I mean, what isn't?
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of cases, right? Amelia is a good one.
Yeah.
But Leo, of course, being one of those arguably top 5 characters, for a character that's kind of in the middle or maybe lower mid like Goldlewis, it's just hard for him to deal with a lot of what Leo can do. Like, that 2D is so good for just throwing out in neutral there with Leo to catch Goldlewis's slow buttons. Fireball is so large, does a great job of shutting down Goldlewis because he has that weird jump arc, right? Shorter than everyone else in the game. But already putting in a lot of work here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. WysNeo is going to have to change up something if he wants to get his mix started. He's kind of struggling to find an opening here. We go with the first knockdown.
Yeah, that was smart though from WysNeo to start off the very first round there with the backdash, forcing Mr. Chupio to with his Behemoth Typhoon.
Here comes finally back turn pressure. Mr. Choopy bursting to get out of that.
They're just trying to fish with that far slash now as well. There's the jumping Behemoth Typhoon, gets the hard knockdown and the safe jump as well. I love that, throwing out the YRC also, because if Leo does have meter, he's going to RRC on your block, and then it's a mix-up. Stagger pressure going on here. Going to go ahead and throw out the fireball as well, but a nice JD, too far away for the far S to connect.
The very tip of that. We're back at the... Oh, he air dashes a little too early, getting caught by the bullets.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Goldlewis giving up his turn there. There's the run. Actually goes for the run through again this time, and BRC's the command grab, able to jump over it, but does not bait out the first. Oh my god.
There it goes. BRC is such a good defensive option for Goldlewis. Sometimes you really just need that time to assess what is happening.
Yeah, and it's really good in that situation too, because not only would it have allowed him to call out that command grab attempt, it also would have let him react easily to the run through there. There's a nice wake up DP though.
Yeah, WysNeo showing no fear when Mr. Choopy is going for these long startup BTs on wake up. Plenty of time to see that and react with that charge, but here comes a big counter hit, PRC combo. Oh, and he drops it.
Yeah, he tried to go for the backwards Behemoth Typhoon there, but he wasn't close enough to actually get it. Normally you see Goldlewis go for that because it keeps the jungle going, but got caught standing up. That was a really scary situation too, because WysNeo was not holding FD at all, so the chip was just adding up there. Already 2-0 for Mr. Chupio.
Yeah, WysNeo really seems like he wants to hold on to that meter for RCs, but you got to be able to spend a little bit of it or else you are going to get chipped to death.
Yeah, FD is incredibly key against Goldlewis. You have to learn how to FD and backdash. Those are the two things that allow you to shut down this character no matter who you're playing, right?
Yeah, very true. Backdash super strong against Goldlewis, but it's kind of a matchup knowledge thing, and it can be tricky to get matchup knowledge against Goldlewis.
Yeah, especially if he's going for a lot of close slash into Behemoth Typhoon. There's a great 6P to start off, though. Going to get a full conversion and put him into the corner.
Here comes the back turn pressure. Look at that backdash getting out of the 2S for Goldlewis. Here comes wall break.
Yeah, and a really risky 2S press as well. That move has so much recovery. He's going to DP on his attempt to press out here. Oh, I love that parry option. Gets the wall break as well, and WysNeo looking incredibly clean now. This is exactly how you want to play that. Perfect as well.
Absolutely. You see, all he needed was that one opening to get his offense started, and Machupi's Goldlewis just not having the defensive chops to get out of it.
Yeah, that's one thing Goldlewis does suffer from in this game is he does not really have defense, right? It all depends on the character. The only thing he actually has is that reversal super, which, don't get me wrong, is pretty good. But safe jumps are pretty easy to get done in this game, especially if you're playing a character like Leo. Great blocks there to block the overhead. Yep, tries to press something.
He's just not finding the right time to press, not able to convert that all the way. Gets a opening for a DP, back turn pressure, and the gold burst. This is a rough situation for WysNeo.
Oh, and there's the forbidden air dash there with the BRC Behemoth Typhoon. And I love that 2 peaks to stuff Leo's approach. It's like what we said, it's the Swiss Army knife of buttons. It does everything for Goldlewis.
Absolutely. You've got to keep in mind, though, that means that Machupi is probably not going to get a burst this time, and WysNeo should have it in a little bit.
Yeah, WysNeo is getting caught. So that Behemoth Typhoon, the upwards one you see there from Goldlewis, that is incredibly plus, meaning that it's still Goldlewis's turn afterwards, and normally you see them cancel that, or not cancel it, but cancel the recovery immediately into another Behemoth Typhoon, and WysNeo is just getting caught by that over. She's got that great anti-air DP, and she just does a great job at chasing down Ino as well. That 2D puts in so much work. Ino cannot just hover over that.
Yeah, I've got to agree. The ground mobility can be really tough to deal with as Kurenai looking for an opening there, getting pushed into the corner, slowly but steadily finds an opening to get a sweep.
Yeah, picking him off there too with the Chemical Love. And just utilizing that 5P right off the bat as just a stop sign. Great stuff here from CD Lime.
Again, finding the right opening for a 2K2D to get out of that corner situation.
Oh, unfortunate, runs right into a stroke the big tree here. What a mix-up there, goes to the low. This should be a wall break, possibly. Yes. Absolutely is going to be. That's going to be a positive bonus here for Kurenai now. Just needs one more touch.
CD Lime using all of that mobility to find backdash, gets a counter hit. RC is not a huge extension off of that RC, but the pressure is ongoing. Here comes the tick throw, one of Giovanna's greatest tools.
Yeah, that strike throw game, probably second to maybe Soul in terms of how good their strike throw game is, right? But Kurenai able to pull out that round. And we're seeing that strike throw game on deck here already. There it goes for the second throw.
Another one. Hits you with the OTG and a third one. You're just being thrown.
Yeah, had to burst there. But that was actually kind of a risky burst, right? They still have another round, and that was a massive hero burst. Only needed one more touch from CD Lime to get the kill, and they bursted anyway with such a big comeback. Yeah,
a little bit too late. This is going to be pretty tricky as Kurenai cannot get out of a combo, and here comes once again tick throws into the corner, catching the backdash with the sweep, continuing the pressure here. Mid dispenser finding that counter.
Yeah, honest mids, Giovanna, that counter hit 5H is so devastating here. Now the tables are absolutely turned.
Mid, RC mid, there's the counter.
Yeah, CD Lime is doing an incredible job right now of mixing up those 5Hs and the throw attempts. So he's constantly catching Kurenai, trying to throw tech there, and just getting these huge damage counter hits.
Yeah, just incredible stagger pressure. Like, Kurenai can... The first round, Kurenai was doing a great job of finding the openings to get out of the corner, recognizing when there was a gap, getting the 2K2D to make some room. But that game was CD Lime immediately.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Kurenai attempt to go for more strokes up close, right? To try and get underneath either the throw attempts or well, you can throw stroke, but try to get underneath the 5H, right? At least force CD Lime to start doing something different here. It just dashes forward. Those micro dashes with the 5K. So Giovanna is able to actually cancel her dash into buttons and maintain that momentum. The momentum is much more than a lot of other characters.
Oh yeah, it gives her such huge effective range like we just saw there. A dash into this big counter hit all the way into the corner, just backing up a little bit to find some space. Look at that movement.
Yeah, and throwing out that 6P as well to try and catch the jump back attempt. There's the OTG with the close / BRC mix. Actually just goes for the honest mids.
Once again, I mean, recognizing that stagger pressure was doing a lot of work in the previous round, but Kurenai that time was ready, did not. Here's a counter hit on the 5H.
This could be the momentum that Kurenai needs, but unfortunately sending back to neutral here. That trade.
That trade's good for Lime. Uh-oh.
Oh, I love that PRC backwards there. You know that CD Lime was going to try and challenge, but a great PRC of their own to take the round.
All right. Counter hit 2H, bursting immediately to get out of that as Kurenai retreats back into the corner once again. Look at this huge conversion all the way, stops short of the wall stick to continue the pressure. Here comes the tick throws.
It just goes for the close slash, forces out the burst there. Oh, gets the dive kick over. That's +4 though. Kurenai cannot try to challenge that.
Absolutely worth. Not going to find the kill, but again, still another hugely advantageous situation.
Oh no, you know that's absolutely not what they wanted there. Being able to get the low, had to BRC or else they were going to get punished. You saw CD Lime was already going for the standing 5P.
Loving CD Lime's use of that air super to just force some advantage and take a turn, knowing that Kurenai is really just kind of crumbling under that stagger pressure.
Yeah, really great stuff already showing from CD Lime. Giovanna is a character that I feel like so many people are split on. Some people think she is just kind of mid or is sauceless, but then some people think she's incredibly strong. Like we just saw someone like Lord Knight pick up Giovanna, right? For the matchups that he doesn't feel comfortable with Melia, and then also playing Axel. But people, I think, more and more are starting to believe in how strong Giovanna is, even though she's kind of simple.
Yeah, but it's simple also means consistent.
Yes.
And when you're competing, sometimes consistency is really what wins the day.
I absolutely agree. And one of the main mantras of Guilty Gear usually is that characters that are new to a Guilty Gear game are almost universally good.
True. They got to be really good to play when you're competing against someone as cool as Eno. But there we go once again, just all the way through the wall, so much damage so early. Kurenai just can't find an opening here.
Yeah, Kurenai does have 100 meter though, and they don't even get a chance to use it. Garfield, you had the tension. All right, and Kurenai is losing at all these round start situations, not really able to get any pressure going. Finally, there's the stroke to get underneath the far slash from CD Lime. That's what I want to see more from Kurenai, is throwing out these strokes of big trees in really different situations, right? Trying to fish out, because a lot of Giovanna's normals can be low profile by that.
Absolutely, but it's something that we're really seeing. Look at how much value Lime is getting out of every interaction. Here we go. Uh-oh, bad burst, going to take you right back into the corner. Not going to get all the way to the break, but goes for the low. Gets the stick here, break with super, that should kill here.
Yep, yes. Fortismo does it. All right, Kurenai showing some signs of life, but this is going to be a long uphill climb to get this 3-0 run back. Immediate 6P there on the Psycho Crusher, pushed right into the corner with a throw.
Brave choice from Kurenai with the TK dive, but oh, you gotta be careful against these buttons.
Yeah, you see CD Lime constantly throwing out this 2D. 2D is not only going to cover the hover approach there from Eno if she's close enough, but it's also going to cover that stroke of big trees. And a great gold burst there, though, from Kurenai. Needs to capitalize on this meter gain.
Let's see. All right, YRC is blocked. Big counter hit, 100 meter. That's dead. You're dead. Yep. There's nothing to do there.
Spinning dog kick is going to end it, and CD Lime is going to take it 3-0. Incredibly convincingly there as well. Just showing off the strength of Giovanna and really leaning into that strike throw game. Early on, they were going for throw after throw after throw, and once they condition, we're going to be jumping here into, I believe, Osmosis versus MacMens.
Love to see both of these guys play.
Yeah, MacMens, one of the few Anjis left,
the
right?
The only one.
Keeping the Anji players strong here. MacMens pretty much developing all of it. But having to go up against Osmosis, who is an absolute terror here as Zato. You see already getting sent through the wall within 15 seconds right off the bat.
With the super wall break too. Rough situation for MacMens. Eddy pressure continuing forward, and he gets caught by a low. There has to burst to get out of there.
Yeah, but I don't know if MacMens really should have burst in that situation. Gave up the burst and not really get anything going. He's going to go into the second round now without it. And Osmosis just going for the double empty jump low.
It's so scary. Got to do some kind of adjustment here. Okay, immediately Eddy taken out at the beginning. MacMens has a tiny bit of breathing room to get something started, but that's Fujin. Okay, quick 5P anti-air forcing into the corner.
Yeah, and Osmosis was trying to escape with that JD, so I love that MacMens staying just at JD range to stop Zato from escaping there. And what's up, Yurkov? I hope you're doing well, buddy.
Great defense from MacMens right now, able to block that entire string. Once again, Eddy is down. MacMens trying to find an approach, but Osmosis doing all of this Eddy-less zoning here, and now he's back.
Yeah, we're seeing MacMens play incredibly patiently. We're just getting a lot of far slashes and 2Ps, but just gets hit by the 5D overhead lockdown. All right, that is a great YRC. Gets rid of little Eddy and is able to escape the corner as well.
Counter hit, bursting that counter hit, does not want to give up this stage advantage.
Wow, canceling that straight into the butterfly. It's not something you see too often, a really risky decision that close. Able to get the low Fujin follow-up and the combo as well. That wall break is going to be dead here. MacMens tying it up 1-1 in rounds.
MacMens calling out the backdashes as Osmosis was just giving up tons of ground and able to get a lot of value out of that to steal up the round.
I love that too, with the running up 2P to stuff out the 5H startup. Missing the 2D.
A little battle of 2Ps over here.
I mean, 5P and 2P is such a good button for Zato, but what a throw out of the 5D attempt there from MacMens.
And suddenly this is MacMens' corner. Now he gets the overhead Fujin and converts with RC into a wall break.
That is going to be a positive bonus, which means you need to be careful of the mix-ups that are coming now. Oh, runs right into a gold burst. Okay, Osmosis still believes.
All right, smart YRC. Oh, YRC's right back into a counter hit. PRC not going to get too much value out of this. He bursts anyway. Yeah,
that burst is going to allow him to maintain the corner. And I love that going up with the fan after the fall as well, forcing the whiff there from Osmosis.
Over Eddie, but gets caught by the 2P right back into the corner. Here comes... No, he drops the wall break. He didn't have meter to seal it out, and he loses the round for it.
Just by a huge overhead Fujin. Just got caught holding down back. Look, in those scary situations, sometimes you don't even see that thing coming.
No, it's especially now that, I mean, he has more options to cancel it, you know, right? Because he can go into the follow-ups without even doing the first Fujin now, which he couldn't before. So there's just extra stuff you've got to watch out for. I can't blame you for getting hit by that.
Yeah, and he had meter on deck too, so even if you block that, he's going to RC and then just keep that pressure going, and he just needed one more touch. But good jobs for MacMens, getting one up here in this set. But Osmosis is one known to adapt here. So going to start off this round start situation with a spin.
Osmosis choosing a safe approach option, though, so not going to eat any punish for that spin. And here comes the corner pressure, two standing 5Ds, and so many overheads. Look at this defense from MacMens.
Yeah, and that trade, though, working out in Osmosis' favor, getting a knockdown in the corner, forcing the burst here out of MacMens, spinning through the frog. My man just spun and kept going.
Oh, he gets 6 feet right out of the run-up, right back into the corner. Here he goes once again. No meter for this wall break.
But he has a substantial life lead here now, so he can kind of play that lame zoning game to keep Anji out. Great 6P plays from here. Not going to build up enough meter. Oh, goes for that JD. Immediate. That was so scrambly there, just because Eddie coming up kind of obscured Zato coming down after the JD, so you couldn't tell if he was going to go for another overhead or a low.
So hard to see. That oppose getting through the spin for a counter hit, once again pushing MacMens right back into the corner. Osmosis doing such a good job of just locking him down. Look at these blocks, though.
Great JS, though, to escape. Oh, but 5P immediately into red RC. I love that, though. Oh. Not only are you keeping the corner there, you were attempting to go for the wall break, and you've got a burst for it.
Absolutely huge value on the part of Osmosis. He is perfectly happy with that, and here he goes into the command grab right here in the corner. RC, can he seal it out?
No,
not enough.
Not quite enough. Just scaled a little too heavy. One more touch actually would have done it there, but the immediate Pierce is going to do it. Pierce is such a great tool for Zato. You really just got to know right when you're allowed to press. If you miss the check of I can jab Eddie after his first hit of Pierce, the moment that Zato sees that you take that, it's over.
Oh yeah, then your life is over.
They're just going to use and abuse it. But we're tied up here now, 1-1 between these two. Like I said, Osmosis with the great adaptations there, able to take it.
Yeah, definitely a really smart player. I mean, you got to be a pretty smart player to be as good as at Zato as this guy is. See how he continues to change this up.
Bursting right off the bat. Yeah, wants to get that. That's a momentum burst. They're bursting right on the very first hit there from MacMens because they want to get their momentum going first. Unfortunately, doesn't work out, and they're put here in the corner now. Goes for the low Fujin option. PRC. Wow, the 2D actually low profiling.
To get out of there. I'm just so impressed by the blocking of both of these players. Not now, though, as Osmosis is in. Here comes, once again, Eddie Pressure catching him with the low. Going to convert this all the way into a stick. Oh, he misses the wall break again.
That's so sad. I think he might have been going for Amorphous there, actually, and missed it. Or the sword. It was an S. So definitely the sword there. That's so unfortunate to actually miss that. Now locked down in the corner on his own here. MacMen's about to build up meter, and that was all off of just one bad input.
Yeah, it just really destroys your momentum. I mean, in the game and like a little bit of mentally, like it's tough. It's tough to know that you had that.
Now, normally spin, I would not say is a great round start option. It's pretty easy to call out if you're going up against Anji. But spin up against 2S there from Zato, working out really well in MacMens' favor. Great JD, though, to escape the corner.
Look at this incredible spacing from MacMens, knowing exactly where he could be dashing in and out of the range of Osmosis' 2S, getting a massive conversion off of here and into corner pressure.
And MacMens is so good at his stagger pressure as well. You see a lot of 2P into far slash to catch him. Wow, break the wall to get underneath the juggle there from the Pierce. Swap sides. Great YRC. Blocking him down in the corner with the frog as well. The opposed to stop him from pressing out.
You just got to sit there and hold it when Eddie's doing his little dance.
And I love the use of fly there as well. The stagger, but what a JH from MacMens, not able to get the cancel.
RC could have had it right there. Now he has to win. He has to find another neutral win here, and Osmosis does not want to let him have it as he gets him with the Pierce. No combo. YRC getting rid of Eddie. Oh, cold burst.
So he actually was predicting the burst coming out, which is why you saw him stagger a little bit there.
Desperately trying to find something in here. The oppose forcing his turn back. Gets a 5D hit, but not able to convert that into anything.
This is actually insane here. Okay, able to actually get the 2P. I was about to say, if MacMens lost that round, Osmosis is a god. You need one touch, and he almost couldn't close it out.
Oh. On edge of my seat right there already. So early in pools. Don't do this to me, guys. My heart.
Look, I'm telling you, that's what TNS is like. The quality of play we bring here. Every single pools match almost feels like it could be in top 8.
Seriously, the quality. I love that we get such quality competition online.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rollback.
And the character variety as well that we get here at TNS. It's absolutely beautiful. We're already seeing Anji and Goldlewis right off the bat.
Seriously. See if Osmosis can bring it back. He's got to get his composure back after a couple of key misinputs. He knows that he is fully capable of taking this set, and he could have had this set in an alternate universe. Here he comes, though. Continuing his corner pressure, command grabs.
Yeah, immediately gets hit by that JD, so had to burst out, or else they would have eaten so much damage there. One thing that Anji does have in his favor is he is a high damage character, so he can still bring this back here. To get the fusion combo. Good block there on the 5D.
And again, he's ready on with these reactions and the throw tech. He knows exactly where that gap was. He's able to retake neutral. And back in the corner.
Yep, runs right into a Pierce. Great cancel there from Osmosis. Gonna throw out the sword as well to keep that Eddie pressure going. Catches him low. And we're getting closer and closer to a game 5 already here. Didn't even have to break the wall to get that kill. So this round start situation again, are we going to see MacMens go for the spin? Actually goes for the far slash. Great jumping H there to get in with that massive counter hit.
Yeah, getting around the oppose, knowing he's showing that he knows exactly how to get around it. And here's a huge counter hit into the corner. I love those jumping D combos.
Yeah, and the tech there from Osmosis keeping himself in the corner as well. Just goes for the raw overhead. Of course, had to RC to keep himself safe. And we are at set point now for MacMens, finally starting to show off that tick throw game.
Saving it until the last moment is so powerful. He's been spending the whole game not showing that card whatsoever, and now in a last round situation, suddenly you've got to start putting that in your mental stack.
Yeah, but gets clipped by the frog there and locked into the corner, utilizing the drills there. Great burst though to maintain the corner from Osmosis. And if they keep this pressure up, they might be able to build up burst before this round is over. There's the sword to keep it going, but a burst on the sword attempt.
Incredibly well-timed burst, going to give him an open, but no, he's getting pushed right back into the corner. Osmosis' Eddie-less play is really on point tonight. Here's a grab.
Yep, and Osmosis should be able to tie it up here with the sword. No, the sword's not going to do enough damage to get the kill.
Hard knockdown, though. What's he going for? Goes for some lead.
One more mix is going to do it. He could also just go for, you know, the infinite block string.
MacMens burning all of his meter on defense. Now he is in the corner getting a throw. Almost 100 meter on the part of Osmosis. He's got to do something. YRC.
Hits right in the tip. It goes immediately into counter super. He's going to break the wall and get a hard knockdown here. Good lord. MacMens is one touch away from taking this.
Okay.
5D doesn't reach far enough.
Oh, wow.
No! He tried to jump in. He saw the oppose. Waited till he landed. I bet he went for a throw and got counter hit 2H.
Oh, such tight play from Osmosis, bringing that back. What a tense situation. That 5D from MacMens seemed pretty brave. He just got pushed back a little too far for that to connect, giving Osmosis the opportunity to return
Luckily, though, that is going to give us our first Game 5 of the night here. And Osmosis and MacMens are such quality players. When you think of Zato or you think of Anji, these are two players who come to mind right away.
Oh, yeah. And we get to see them play this early.
Yeah, this early in the bracket. That just shows how stacked this bracket is tonight. All right, 2S right at the start there. That's kind of a tricky situation. We saw that MacMens actually spun through that earlier on in the set, but it works out this time, able to actually lock him down in the corner. MacMens trying to fight their way out here.
Osmosis again showing these huge backdashes, getting a counter hit through the opposed. MacMens has to burst, and burst in turn.
Yeah, that footsies game, though, there from MacMens, able to weave just out of 5H range to get the counter hit 2D. Right now, Sword is locking him down.
Catching the jump with the leaf into a full conversion in the corner. No wall stick. Going to continue his pressure, though. A little overhead into the command grab.
Yeah, I love that. Normally, you'll see the JD immediately into a fall, right? So that's why you saw MacMens try to go for the throw tech. But he went into JD fly to stall that, and he was able to punish MacMens for the attempt at the throw.
I want to shout out Osmosis' 6P there. I feel like he's been really on point with the 6Ps in this set.
All right, nice JD actually getting the overhead again. This mix-up game coming from Osmosis, but MacMens' defense is so strong, able to get the mortal counter on the 2H as well, or 2D, excuse me.
He really needed that in while Eddie was down, but the wake-up throw going to put MacMens right back in the corner. The 5D hitting into this conversion, got meter for the wall break. It's a little too late.
He's still able to lock him down, though. There's the burst, though, from MacMens. Last chance. This is set point right now for Osmosis. All right, MacMens does have the meter advantage here. Just needs one clean touch to carry all the way to the wall.
Osmosis playing so carefully without Eddie finding a counter hit. And he has like one good chance here, and that should be it.
Absolutely, the 2H to close it out. Osmosis able to bring it all the way back. 3-2 against MacMens. Absolutely beautiful stuff. It was looking kind of scary there for Osmosis.
Oh, absolutely. The entire game as we walk forward. But it's engaging in its own way. Let's see how this works out for ElderGoose here facing off against another Anji here.
Yeah, so I've never actually seen this matchup. I don't know if Anji's spin works well against the gunshot at all, but so far ElderGoose doing a pretty good job getting in, but just like that, you get sent all the way back, a counter hit in the air, and he's going to get sent through the wall.
Look at that side switch combo from Schmitty all the way into the flat and breaking with the super.
Yeah, that's going to refill his bullets there with the Deus Ex Machina. That's another really annoying thing about Happy Chaos is he has a super that refills all his bullets, and then a super right there that refills focus.
Yeah, what resource management. Look at him go.
Yeah, and if Happy Chaos gets a wall break, GG, shake my hand.
Here we go. Yeah, I guess you can't spin through Curse Ball. With a full steady aim, combos in the corner, resetting the Curse. Looking really rough for ElderGoose right now as he just gets hit by all of these instant steady aims.
Yeah, it's just a shooting gallery. And the one thing about Happy Chaos is that this character doesn't really need to think about the zoning stuff, right? Of course, there's the execution barrier when it comes to actually getting in the rhythm of getting, you know, the shot, reload, focus, all those kinds of things. But unlike a character like Axel, who has to commit to which angle they want to zone at, Happy Chaos just pulls out the gun, it locks on, and he just shoots.
For anyone watching that round, that was an aimbot. That was just like, that guy is banned from Counter-Strike.
Absolutely.
Immediately. You watch that replay, they're like, nope, the Overwatch bans him instantly.
Yeah, I remember when people were saying this character was bad on day one.
They didn't figure
him
out.
Yeah, all it takes is time for these characters, and then they become the best character in the game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just starting off right with the clone. So the really key thing here for Happy Chaos, playing against Happy Chaos, is you want to win that round start situation, and you have to get the burst out of him. You have to actually block the burst out of him, or else this is what happens.
Yeah.
The burst pushes you full screen, and then it starts going into the shooting gallery.
Yeah, ElderGoose really just not having an answer. He was able to spin through a bullet, and then he gets hit by the next one. Just like that, he spins through one, but he has plenty of time to answer, to hit him out of the air right after. And that's just going to be another one clean zoning into the Deus Ex.
Yep, and ElderGoose is starting to make that key mistake against Happy Chaos' zoning, which happens a lot of the time when you get frustrated, is you cannot jump.
No.
You absolutely cannot jump. Even if you're able to block the bullet, you're getting sent back full screen.
Yeah, you reset your progress. It just has to be jumping and FD breaking. It's tough because it's so unorthodox in so many other matchups. That's not what you would do. Oh, he's able to take that wall tech and get in for a second here. Look at that reverse kick.
Yeah, but the problem is he's not able to actually maintain the pressure. He gets in, gets a hit or two, and then Smitty is just too slippery and able to escape.
You have to be very optimal with just like focus. You can't focus on damage. You have to focus on maintaining advantage, or else this just happens again and again. It's going to be a very, very solid game 2 from Smitty.
Yep, 2-0 here over ElderGoose right now. And that's the thing is ElderGoose, you can see the frustration. He's starting to try to IAD, starting to jump way too much and just getting blown up for it. And I hear you, chat. I also can't wait for Happy Chaos nerfs.
Season 2, it's coming. Don't you worry.
Make the reload slower and make him lose focus faster.
Yeah. Just say, please give it. Arx is gonna give us some gun control laws.
No, they're gonna say Happy Chaos had some trouble zoning, so we buffed him.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, they changed his crosshair. Everything's solved. Here we go once again. Yet, like you said, he's going for these jump-ins. It's just he gets pushed right back. It just kind of seems like he just doesn't know the answer. Okay, here we go. A little bit of FD breaking. He gets in, gets clipped right as he gets close.
Yep, and that's going to actually doesn't cancel into the super there. Goes for the focus super instead. Gonna run up and go for 2K2D. Now he's just playing with his food. And this is set point right now for Smitty. And you say you don't know if Arx intended this to be possible? My dude.
That's his vision.
Vanilla Ramlethal in Exerd when you could not interact with the swords. Arxis does some very busted things sometimes.
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look how high up he is.
Sending him all the way to heaven here at the Daze Ex Machina. Breaks the wall too.
All the way up. That wasn't the wall, that was the ceiling.
You're right though, you're right.
All right.
There we go, Smitty with a quick 3-0.
Because you were just saying that to approach Happy Chaos, you really don't want to jump. She literally has to.
Yes. The only other thing she can do is stroke, right? But Happy Chaos could just shoot her out of stroke.
Absolutely. But so far, hereticMAGICMAN is immediately in and starting with some throws, keeping this corner advantage.
Oh, that 5P straight into the 6S. Gonna get a nice combo here, pushing all the way to the back. Just chasing down with the gun as well.
Not interested in zoning.
Yeah, being a little more aggressive, but here it comes.
There we go. All right. Big old steady aim combo all the way into the wall. Doesn't take the wall break, but catches off of the wall tech and able to get a kill.
And that's one of the downsides of not being able to air tech and Guilty Gear Strive. My man literally fell from heaven right into that knee.
Yeah. But to be fair, you press the button.
Yeah, and this is exactly what you're talking about. It's so difficult for her to approach, but there's a really great stroke.
Yeah,
able to actually put down Kreeg in the corner.
Trying to take full advantage at the very tip of these hitboxes to get in, and here comes the Eno mix taking the wall break. Opts to go for the slump, continuing, gets grabbed out of it though. Now you're back in the corner.
Well, I like that going for the slump because one thing you never want to do is break the wall against Happy Chaos. If you have a character that can actually keep the wall, you need to. You do not want to go back to neutral against this character.
Yeah, I totally agree, but look at this one pixel on Kreeg. If hereticMAGICMAN could just get in a little close, just close enough to find something, but so far, you're totally locked down.
Yeah, this is kind of checkmate.
Oh no.
There's not much that Eno can realistically do here because she can't move forward.
And it has no meter either. At that point, you couldn't even FD, you had to eat that chip.
Yeah, the only thing Eno could actually do there is slowly walk forward and then block, walk forward, block. And at that point, you're gaining no ground. She can't dash at all, or if she blocks in the air, she immediately gets set back to full screen. So hereticMAGICMAN has to knock down Kreeg and not let them escape. If they can escape after getting knocked down once, it's pretty much over. hereticMAGICMAN has to win the round start situation every single time.
Absolutely, and I mean, you gotta give hereticMAGICMAN some credit. They got really close in that one round, and then they went for that slump reset, and then Kreeg got out of it. It was like that one moment. You saw it was a pixel or two of health on Kreeg. Switching to Testament. All right.
The Testament. I wonder if this is because of the teleport. I wonder if they feel like the teleport is actually a good tool to get in on Happy Chaos. Now this is, of course, Testament is still a fairly new character, so I'm not familiar with this matchup at all. It's the first time I've actually seen it here. But so far it's looking like more of the same.
So far look pretty similar. They're like, I gotta play a character with a dash. Oh, not getting caught by that.
Oh, it looked like you saw the 2K. They thought Kreeg was going to immediately burst on the very first touch. I respect that. I respect the attempt to try and bait out the burst there, but Kreeg not biting.
Yeah, just these are calculated gambles that hereticMAGICMAN is making. They just haven't worked out for him yet.
JK actually able to burst through the gunshot there. Blocks the roll through as well. Alright, throws up the 6S, 6H, excuse me. Hits him with the Grave Reaper as well, pushing to the corner. But that's the thing, is once Testament gets hit, that Succubus goes away, right? So they're not going to actually be able to teleport in.
Right, trying to get some pressure going, has Stain State on, only lasts a couple seconds though, and you're hit and it's gone. Had a good chance there. Kreeg not even zoning at this point, getting caught with the reversal by the back dash. Just a little bit of health on Kreeg. If Heretic can just find one little opening.
Yeah, 6P or 2P will do wonders here. Super jumping out of the corner, but the JK actually hits the clone. There's the 6P. I think Testament has one of the best 6Ps in the game.
Oh, absolutely. That hitbox is incredible. Don't get me wrong. But like, I did really enjoy the close-up play. We're kind of seeing a little bit of more of a close-up Happy Chaos from Kreeg than we see sometimes.
Yeah, but as you say that, there they go back into that zoning game. And here's the thing, is I don't think that Testament really has the time to throw out a Grave Reaper, right?
No.
It's too slow of a move with all these gunshots coming out. They're super focused again.
Yeah, they really need to get into the range where they can get something started with that mid-range pressure, but they're just not finding an opening at all.
Yep, and that's a 2-0 right now here for Kreeg, and I understand why hereticMAGICMAN did switch, though. Just having the ability to actually run forward.
Yeah.
That is too valuable in this matchup, right?
It's such a huge tool.
But we are seeing tragedy going on right now. We just saw one character get shot to death 3-0, and we're looking to see another one here.
MAGICMAN sticking with the Testament here in Game 3. We're going to have to see if they are able to do anything different. Let's see if they have some ideas. Really just walking back, getting some nice hits with this range on that side, but getting thrown into the corner again. That is the second time that Kreeg has grabbed on Wake Up and successfully thrown MAGICMAN back in the corner.
Able to get that frame trap there in the corner as well. Going to break the wall with the 6S. And honestly, one thing I'm kind of shocked about Happy Chaos is that this character does not get negative penalty from just sitting full screen and shooting the gun.
You're not holding back.
Well,
it doesn't count, clearly.
If you're playing Axel and you just stand full screen and throw out 5P over and over, eventually negative penalty is going to go off. You think they could just do something like that, right?
Happy Chaos privilege.
There's the burst, though, and just like that, you are back in the grinder.
And just like we were seeing in the set before this, as soon as you start to see those air dashes come in, you know that they're having a little bit of trouble as he gets smacked out with one single gunshot into this massive damage wall break rolling through, bursting into the corner.
This is hereticMAGICMAN's chance, though. You have that corner positioning, Stain State apply, but a YRC to try and escape. And there it is, a 2S. And on top of the zoning game, Happy Chaos has pretty godlike buttons.
Yeah, no kidding.
And that's going to be...
If you were upset about the zoning before, you're not going to have any of that now.
No, this is pure rushdown and footsies going on here. Look at that. Young LZ already starting off with a Beyblade, putting Daze here into the corner. Tries to go for the throw, but a great wake-up gold burst.
Yeah, knowing that there was room there, and now Daze has all of this room, all of this meter, going to immediately go for the super into the wall break here.
That's going to be a safe jump as well here for Giovanna. Tries to chase down with a throw, but gets tossed to themselves. And Young LZ going to break the wall as well there with a close flash. Positive bonus on deck now.
Careful footsies here. Solid tech, knowing exactly where it was, taking this opportunity to get back to neutral where he can take advantage with that big sword. Look at that. Moves back and forth.
Yep, and at level 3 blood as well. All right, back down into level 2, and Daze just does it again. Saul just got bursted out of the first one, said, all right, let's just try it one more time. Works out and gets the wall break.
Yeah, but did not break with super, so this is going to be an opportunity for Young LZ to bring it back because Daze wasn't able to secure the kill. There we go, though. Jumping back, that BRC air grab is not going to connect.
Yeah, and I love that from Daze to not use up all of their air moves there. Just wait to see what Young LZ is going to do in the spawn. We're seeing a kind of a repeat of last game right now. Young LZ got the first hit into the corner, but Daze fighting out so well there. Nice 2S, carrying from coast to coast.
Just solid, consistent pressure, tick throw. You just got to hold this and find the text, but Young LZ getting thrown. BRC into 3 overhead, solid blocking from LZ YRC to take back his turn.
All right, great jab out there already. That's kind of a scary place to press, right? But Young LZ didn't really have the meter to actually cancel afterwards, so they couldn't go for that final hit of the triple slash series. That is such great awareness there from Daze. Young LZ is you're already blocking the far slash, right? So when you do the far slash and the far slash, if they have meter, you have to guess whether or not they're gonna go for the third one. But without meter on deck, it was pretty safe to press.
Yeah, and shout out to Daze for definitely having some good knowledge in the matchup. Did you see the spacing? I mean, they had like impeccable. You saw the shimmying back and forth, and that very last hit there, just barely outranging Young LZ's sword and getting in with a dash attack to a dash slash to finish it off.
Yeah, I mean, Daze is one of the best Giovannas out there. I love that backing up at round start as well. Something you're always going to see against the Nagoriyuki. This is not a character you want to challenge at round start. And Daze is actually allowing Young LZ to get started early and build up that blood, and then bringing things back.
Yeah, this is the second time the Daze has got an early gold burst, trying to take advantage with their meter. PRC to continue this with solid blocking from Young LZ, although he's pushed all the way to the corner.
Yeah, and Young LZ just trying to find that one right moment to press and take their turn. Counter hit 5H, gonna get that hard knockdown, close slash OTG to keep the pressure rocking.
Getting 6 speed right out of that backdash with the slowdown.
I think he actually could have confirmed off that, but he wasn't ready for the 6 speed to hit. All right, 5H, canceling that into the spiral arrow. The counter hit here is going to get a wall break. Not going to be quite enough to kill, though, with the 5D.
Nagoriyuki's got a lot of health, a lot of guts.
So much patience from Daze. And we're in chip range as well. One special move could do it if Young LZ does it, but a trade right there is going to work out in Daze's favor.
Take that trade, absolutely.
All right, yeah, wow, actually contesting there with 5K right off the bat.
And now Young LZ just on the back foot, having to eat all this pressure. Daze, his spacing is so on point.
And that is conditioning right there. Going for the close slash, backdash into 5H, catching the throw attempt there from Young LZ. Spinning dog kick, gonna go through the corner. Not quite enough to kill, but that is a positive bonus and a safe jump here for Daze.
And full health on the part of Daze. This is looking rough for Young LZ to using the quick RRC to continue the combo.
Yeah, but there's a toss, 7 golden letters. Daze going up 2-0 so far. Incredibly strong stuff here. Kind of putting in the work on Young LZ.
Yeah, just really showing off the knowledge. This is definitely a matchup that Daze feels very comfortable in with this character.
Oh, and Zan, the reason why the wolf spirit follows her is she's supposed to be like a shaman. That's what her character's supposed to be. So it's a spirit wolf. That's the lore.
Yeah, I just thought, isn't the wolf just recyclable? That's why she gets the symbol.
Recyclable?
I don't know. It's a biodegradable wolf.
Yeah, but her whole design is supposed to be like a modern day shaman, I guess, which is why she has like the baggy pants and everything.
And the is that modern day shamans are just environmentalists?
Yeah, environmentalists. So she has the recyclable wolf.
Save the planet and find a husband.
Hey, Marl,
that's all she wants.
We ain't laughing at fighting game lore, bro. You don't want me to turn this into a 3-hour Guilty Gear lore session.
Duel 1.
All right, going into game 3, Daze up 2-0. Young LZ is going to have to change something up if they want to bring this back. So far, just eating these block strings, going for a grab, but Daze was already in the air, having to burst.
Yeah, that neutral jump is so strong there. That is just great conditioning already so far from Daze, but what a backdash into a throw there from Young LZ. Tries to go for the bite, but Daze with their own backdash able to get the corner swap combo as well.
That was so important. Young LZ is getting like no opportunities to take a turn whatsoever, but Daze is ready. As soon as Young LZ finds an opening, Daze turns it around, and once again, wall break into the super that will kill here.
And this is going to be set point here for Daze, trying to go up 3-0 right now over Young LZ. And the way that they're mixing up the round start approach as well, they're really just teetering back and forth between actually being aggressive around start and being very passive.
Oh, that early 6P finally getting something started here, but not really finding anything else. And popping,
oh,
this is so rough.
Yep, going for the longest combo possible here. And Young LZ bursting at the last possible second. It's not looking too good for our young hero right now. Great 6P though, able to get the OTG as well. 5D, blocks the burst, that's gonna be the round going to Young LZ. No,
no, he doesn't super!
He messed up. He absolutely wanted the super there.
Oh, Heartbreaking. He had his opportunity after 2.5 games of never getting a turn.
Y'all like Valorant? Because that's what we're about to see right now.
Yeehaw! It's time for an old-fashioned shootout.
Y'all ready to, I hope you love your Second Amendment rights, because here we go. Kreeg up against UMISHO with the Happy Chaos Mirror. So one important thing to note, I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream. UMISHO is actually the #1 ranked Happy Chaos online. Wow. So you see that red aura. That is a thing here.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Let's see how it's so far showing it off as UMISHO is having a commanding lead here in this first round.
So who do you guys want to win? Happy Chaos or Happy Chaos? Here we go. Wow. Kreeg just starting to be incredibly aggressive here. PRC.
Look at that.
Was that an overhead?
PRC into like a jump P?
Yeah, that was a jump P.
For the slump. Oh, gets smashed out.
Yeah, the 2K there, take the round.
Round start trading, getting with the 6S. UMISHO putting on the pressure all the way to the wall splat. I love that wall slump so much.
Yeah, bouncing off the wall though there with the 5P, but just getting sent right back into the corner. There's the burst. So this is interesting. Oh, he's getting shot.
Yeah.
That super has no. Oh my God, he actually was too slow on his gunshot and gets sent through the wall.
Gotta be careful with those buttons. Whoa, the momentum.
What in the hell was that?
I'm terrified right now.
Was that a just block FD that actually pushed him back like that?
I mean, it happened too fast for me to confidently say what happened.
That was actually kind of crazy. And Happy Chaos is a little squishy, yes, Lapras. That's because he's so strong in zoning that once you get him, you need to be able to blow him up. But yeah, Happy Chaos versus Happy Chaos is a really interesting mirror match because he can't really just play that classic zoning game that he plays, right?
Because Happy Chaos usually takes huge advantage of the fact that there's this particular range where he can actually get full steady aim combos and no other character can do anything about it. But in this, I mean, you mistime a gun ready, and you can eat a lot for it. Finally, Kreeg getting some pressure of his own start as he gets the curse. UMISHO does not.
Well, yeah, it's that classic Guilty Gear mantra of every character has a hard time dealing with their own stuff, right?
Yes. UMISHO punching in the crotch, keeping the pressure going. Again, Kreeg getting steady aim combos of his own as UMISHO just waits out the curse, slowly approaches. UMISHO showing the correct approach. Right, look at the patience. Dash up, FD. Dash up, FD.
Yeah, and it's tragic, but that is actually what you have to do. Tries to throw out a 2K. Nice roll through there, able to actually get the cross up.
All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Kreeg. He's got a little bit of close-up mix going on. Look at that PRC into a counter hit.
Okay.
Has to reverse.
Kreeg is doing some incredibly sick tech here. He's going into clone PRC because Happy Chaos hops backwards whenever he uses the clone. So then when he PRCs forward, he's airborne.
That's right, but it's just not enough to compete against the optimized range damage dealing that UMISHO is dishing out today. Look at running straight through.
Able to bait out the burst as well. Kreeg is going to be sent through the wall here. UMISHO going to get that positive bonus, and you have to expect they're going to go right. Actually, no, they tried to go to run up and pull out the gun and get stuffed for it.
Right. Kreeg keeping up the pressure in the corner, but UMISHO jumps out, getting counter hit with the 2S, just the tip at the foot.
Great combo there. Sending him all the way, putting him through the movement tutorial yet again. And there's Daze Ex Machina, but I think this time Kreeg is blocking. Yes, sir.
You can see what a huge difference the curse application is making in this round, though, as Kreeg consistently getting these curses, but UMISHO is getting pretty close.
Just needs one more touch to be able to take this round. That chip is starting to add up as well. On the last possible bullet, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If UMISHO was able to block that, he should have been able to actually get the punish, but there's the 2S at round start.
Going way under, just runs straight under, all the way into a wall spot on the opposite side. Waits for the wall jump.
Yeah, that 6S hitting on the opposite side there. He's like, okay, it's cool. I'll just take you to this corner instead.
This is a lot of these combos are really unpredictable because it can be kind of hard to tell how high are they going to go up when they get hit by that steady aim bullet. But you know exactly where they're going when you super against the wall. Wake up super.
And that's going to get shot. No, it doesn't. That's the second time we've seen Wake Up Super actually beat out the gunshot.
It's faster than you think, or maybe the gunshot is slower than you think. Now it is Kreeg's turn to maintain this huge full screen damage. When the curse is on you, it's very one-sided. Using the focus super to continue this.
Curses out, gets put on yet again, and that chip is starting to add up now, so we're finally starting to see some FD here too from UMISHO. They're in range.
Carefully approaching the clone, hanging out.
God, he's had his back up against the wall. He stands right in front of the clone too, waits for it to vanish.
Uh-oh, now it is UMISHO's turn though. You're cornered, Kreeg. There's nowhere else to go. Bursting, steady aim just in, UMISHO blocking just in time, just blocks. Gets a clone up, dashes through the clone. He's trying.
Oh my God, UMISHO is so close to being able to get the cross up there, and there's a burst from UMISHO,
No.
and that burst allows him to take the game there.
He wasn't FDing. I mean, I think he maybe could have FD'd there. He had a little bit of meter, but he gets chipped out just in time. UMISHO taking it again.
That burst situation literally just turned it straight into an Old West draw. Down to the last life, who can pull out the gun faster?
UMISHO just knows exactly. I mean, you can really tell when someone knows their own character so well when they can play the mirror, the ditto, so cleanly, right?
Yeah.
I really feel like UMISHO is taking really good advantage of Happy Chaos's weaknesses. You can see UMISHO knows how to approach. He knows how other people should approach him. And it's really working out.
UMISHO is playing so cool, calm, and collected, the way that they just stare down that clone, able to really beat out Kreeg here with the just drawing the gun faster, playing like Clint Eastwood right now.
Yeah, but let's not count Kreeg out. I've been really liking what I've seen when he gets the advantage, but here comes the curse, and as soon as the curse comes out, it is one-sided.
Yeah, 5D forcing the burst there, though, from Kreeg, and now it's Kreeg's turn, but we've seen UMISHO does such a great job at actually approaching.
He finds a hit, he gets the focus super, not able to get too much off of this. He's got to reload. UMISHO takes that opportunity to get way in, BRC forward.
And just doing gunshot into button to keep the pressure going. Kreeg, great with a roll through, though. The swap sides is going to get the wall break here, and it's going to be enough.
Great reaction from Kreeg, reacting to when UMISHO let up on the pressure for a second there with the backdash. Kreeg was ready to take his turn and turned it into the round.
All right, UMISHO actually starting to be a little bit more aggressive in their gameplay, too.
Here's the curse once again on Kreeg.
Yeah,
look at these backdashes.
You're seeing UMISHO start to weave in and out. They're not content to just sit back and shoot right now. They want to get in and try and get that 2S or that 2K. There's a nice run-up throw, though, from Kreeg. Swapping sides to throw as well to push UMISHO closer to the wall. He actually gets him with a full combo with air gun, able to land, and then resets the pressure here.
Kreeg has to find an opening, but he's been being comboed so much he doesn't even have time to reload. He has like no bullets on him.
There's a great jump, though. Tries to get the combo with the gunshot after the hop, but gets stuffed out. It wasn't real.
Let's see, this could be last round for Kreeg here, and immediately gold burst from the part of UMISHO with 100 meter. Honestly, that could be it right there. This is so much advantage for him.
Not only that gold burst, he was able to catch the backdash attempt too from Kreeg with the gunshot, but right now Kreeg getting in close, throwing out that clone, but UMISHO is not fighting on that clone. I love that too, hitting the clone and immediately going for the RC. You'll see a lot of the times you'll do that and drift forward to try and catch Happy Chaos with their gun out with the hitbox from the res Roman cancel.
Here we go, breaking the wall with the super. Kreeg has an opportunity on this knockdown to get something started. He runs up, success, misses the curse as UMISHO was crouching. That could be huge. As he does. Okay, he gets another curse application. And the 5D overhead, able to convert that all the way.
Yeah, he hit that 5D overhead and just started mashing on that heavy slash button. Said, I'm not dropping this combo.
All right. Kreeg showing he is down but not out, taking a game, putting on the board. Again, a game in the mirror against, like you were saying, one of the top online Happy Chaoses.
Yeah, the #1 ranked Happy Chaos online, specifically someone who has won plenty of other online tournaments, including NLBC. So you know NLBC always has crazy competition. But the key thing here is I think that UMISHO is being a little bit more aggressive in that last match. That's the one they lost, right? So they were doing incredibly well, just kind of playing that zoning out game and keeping Kreeg out. I think they should just lean a little bit more into that. You don't need to experiment, right? Just do what works.
Absolutely. I would describe Kreeg as the more offensive Happy Chaos player in general, as you can see, continuing this close range and mid-range pressure.
Actually goes for the curse to keep him in the corner. I love that, but UMISHO doing a great job fighting out here. Gonna send him coast to coast. Shane McMahon.
And plenty of meter on the part of UMISHO to continue this, reload the bullets with this wall break. So no focus on him.
runs up and goes for the low. In fact, doesn't want to actually sit back in zone. Gets the air throw, RC.
Grabbing the edge of that foot, the Achilles heel, get over here, converting it into another steady aim combo. And once again, we are set point.
Round start situation, great 2S though there from Kreeg. Another well-placed 2S, able to get the early life lead here, but misses the 6S actually. It's all right, he still has the corner pressure.
Kreeg just dancing around, trying to force an opening here. Finally gets something with the sweep. Oh, a little bit late on that meet. He gets thrown back into the corner, and how the tables have turned.
And that was just regular gunshots, not even focused gunshots. Oh.
Uh-oh, that caught him.
That absolutely is going to catch. No, the PRC!
Oh, it's not enough. Not enough.
He tried to PRC into a button to stuff him and actually got caught for it, and that might come back to haunt Kreeg right now. Oh, same brain cell. Too fast on the draw. UMISHO shot first. That's 3-1.
The fastest happy in the chaos.
Make my day, punk.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Love both of these players. Mike Safdie is one of those players that you never count him out, even if he is down 2-0 in the set. He has made some incredible comebacks.
But Medic, an incredibly strong player in their own right with Ramlethal, another character that's been a hot topic in the FGC discourse recently for Guilty Gear Strive.
Absolutely known for the oppressive corner pressure, but look at Mike knowing what to do, and he already got out of the corner and has forced Medic back into the corner. Here comes PRC pressure to continue finding the 5D. No follow-up with it, though.
Yeah, Mike is playing incredibly patiently there, trying to go for that 5K anti-air, but getting stuffed out just a little bit too far away. It's going to work out this time, though, with a nice corner carry. The one thing about Mike is that their conversions are so sick. The sickest conversions of any Strive player.
Both of the last two combos were all off of 2 anti-air 5Ks. Look at the huge value as Mike breaks that wall with the super, taking this situation to continue to press his advantage.
Oh man, counter hit, ground Viper, Night Raid, Vortex to close out the round. And again at this round start situation, yep, Mike loves to contest these round start situations. I mean, Soul gets a lot of value if he's able to win the round start. Trying to chase down Ram.
That momentum-based character and momentum-based player, Volcanic Viper, getting him off of him. In the corner, counter hit. Oh, he's a little too far to continue with that Rekka, and look at this conversion!
Yep, that is what Mike is known for. Insane conversions here with 50 meter on deck. Tries to chase into the air though, but what a great RC from Medic. Gonna get a corner carry combo for this.
Way high up in the air, and here you are locked in again, jumping, knowing the right answer there. Medic limited without that sword and finds the counter hit RRC to push you back into the corner.
Yeah, unfortunately just a little too far away for the JD to lead into a loop, and Medic is going to take that round with a run-up throw. All right, early burst there, trying to get the momentum.
And burst right back, so no burst on the deck for either player in this last round. Medic giving up a lot of ground, getting forced in the corner. Both players backdash. Mike again playing patient, not getting baited out. Look at the spacing, barely avoiding these.
Yeah, Mike's spacing is impeccable as well. There's the 5K to just steal the turn back, staying just outside of heavy slash range. They're able to punish with the 6S, but unfortunately can't confirm off the PRC.
Mike just knows exactly how to get out of the corner. Medic is not able to get into any of these oppressive pressure situations that Ramlethal is known for, getting out of the corner. No, they're just trading this left corner back and forth.
Yeah, and Mike has not been locked down in the corner yet. The 5K dash cancel to actually run under and get the side swap. Drops the combo though and is going to get sent back to mid-screen here from Medic, and that should be enough. Absolutely, Mortabo.
Oh yeah, all the way. It's scaled just enough. Mike gets one last chance here. No.
Oh no, just wakes up into a far slash there. Yeah, Medic went for the safest option possible. Stay far back, don't even allow DP to even be a risk, right?
Absolutely not. I mean, you know, one of Ram's biggest advantages is just the range on those buttons.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only the range, just the ability to convert off of those buttons to carry you all the way into the corner. And one thing to note that we haven't seen Mike use so far is that strike throw game. It's been a lot of strikes so far, and Medic has been blocking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see Mike lean a little bit more into some throws.
Totally. When you have a best-of-5 set, there's a lot of time to do some long-term conditioning.
Right, 6B into the first hit of the Rekka, but stuffing it. And so far, Mike has stopped short every single Bandit Revolver knock on for the second one, but Medic hasn't had a response at all to it. 6P, burst to keep the corner, burst to push out of the corner.
Here we go again. Mike Saptic in the corner versus Ramlethal, blocking the swords, finding the opportunity to get out, dashing to take some space, but getting put right back in. So hard to get out of this lockdown.
All right, Mike just holding back. I like that. You don't know when Medic is going to cancel one of those Rekkas, so just playing really patiently. What a perfectly placed ground. Viper wasn't able to convert into the JD and is going to lose the round for that drop.
Yeah, just the one time you drop that in those incredible conversions is the time that Medic is ready to take full advantage and seal out the round.
Yeah, and Medic is stealing a lot of turns as well with 6B, just ending this pressure early, going straight into 6B, stuffing Mike Saptic's attempt at a counter poke.
Medic using that PRC to take this combo all the way into the wall break, blocking the RRC overheads.
There's a great burst, though, from Medic. Is able to escape the corner with the run-up throw, and Medic going up 2-0 right now over Mike.
I think that Medic is already it's just showing that they know how to get around the space that Mike wants to cover. Their movement is really making the difference here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't forget, too, Medic is the TNS champion of last week. So they're coming back to try and keep their title and keep moving forward, right?
Yeah, they got to start farming a streak if they want to if they want to beat Test Your Luck's streak. How many do they have?
Oh, Test Your Luck went wild. I don't even know how many it was, but there was a time when it was like, who can beat Test Your Luck, right?
Let's see if Medic can get a streak started of their own. Looking pretty convincing so far.
Nice jump back JS there, though, but here's the punish from Mike. Forces the burst out of Medic. Medic knows exactly where to burst and when. Right when it's going to maintain the momentum that they need or swing the momentum back into their favor. 6P on the Bandit Bringer. Good God, that's going to shut down that tool for Mike now because you know Medic's going to be looking for it every single time.
Yeah, once you've proven that you can react and counter that, it does kind of take it off the table. Mike's got to come up with something else to get in, and he has. It just turns out run up slash button 3 times is going to take it all the way to the wall. Super wall break.
Is this Release Soul? That was looking like a Vanilla Soul round right there.
You only need one button. Oh, in the air throw, calling out that jump back for a perfect from Mike. Like I said, never count this guy out.
No, Mike is definitely one of those players, just like Test Your Luck, who gets better when their back is against the wall. Has Medic locked down in the corner right now.
He's having to show respect to all of this, trying to find an opening here, but you just got to keep blocking. There's no room. 6P finally counter into the Rekka, getting out of the corner, continuing pressure, backing off.
And we still haven't seen Mike lean into throw at all. In that strike throw game, Mike is only going for strike. Patience here.
Feels like he's having trouble getting into a range where he can really apply that because Medic is showing that they know how to move.
Oh no, drops the combo. Ram's just a little too far down for it to actually convert. Very tragic, but at least Mike does have the corner position here. Medic trying to find a way out, has meter to escape, a run-up throw.
Burst.
Yeah, but okay, didn't even have to spend it. I was going to say, that's a situation where it's like, when do you burst, right? Yeah. It's too scary.
This is pretty scary. Oh, and just, again, like you said, Release Soul, the far slash.
Bro, you ever just run into a fist? Good God. All right, Mike able to put a point up on the board, trying to get this reverse 3-0.
He doesn't need a throw. He doesn't need it. He just got a strike game. It's enough right now.
And I think if Mike starts leaning into throw, we might see this start swinging wildly in their favor. Because that's something we're not seeing represented. And Medic seems content to just block. But we're going to see what happens going into the 4th game here.
See if we see anything different. Mike needs to keep this momentum going. As we said earlier, a really momentum-based player. We've seen him make these comebacks before, and we'll see him make these comebacks again. Continuing the pressure. Oh, the 6P's Medic is so on point, hitting all of these interruptible buttons. That was a fast you're getting 6P'd.
Yeah, and Mike spends the burst as well to try and keep Medic in the corner, but Medic still able to escape. Has the meter as well, so next hit he's going to lean to a super, but lets the wake up DP. Rib going to get a full conversion.
All the way back into the corner.
I still think that's a problem, man. That you can get hit by Wake Up DP and lose half your health.
Yeah, wow, DPing just in that tiny little gap. Medic RRCing to run forward, trying to, again, retake some of this control of the stage, control of the corner. But Mike knowing how to get out. Mike knows exactly how to move around Ram's effective range.
Mike needs to be careful, though. Next hit is going to be a mortal counter. DRC, there's the double jump. Oh my god. Oh, this air momentum gets clipped by the 6P.
Pulling out every trick in the book to move around, but it is not enough. And that full risk bar coming back to bite him.
I didn't think that combo was going to kill, but yeah, the risk added so much more damage to it that the 6H knocked him out and not even the sword throw.
Uh-oh, Medic showing that they're ready for the DPs this time as that one didn't work out. Suddenly, yeah, this is looking pretty rough for Mike. Again, another block DP, second one in a row into the Mortal Botto.
Yeah, there it is, 3-1 for Medic. Moving forward, winner's side, great stuff. Just showcasing such a great knowledge of locking down in neutral, and a specific. Thank you, Franco. I love your shirt too, even though I can't see it. And this used to be a good matchup for Axel. It used to be. And then they buffed Nagoriyuki's clone, and it is no longer a good matchup for Axel.
Oh boy, let's see if he's going to be able to get out of here, finding a counter hit and getting the spin to get out of the corner immediately. Test Your Luck uses that super and is going to catch that 2K.
Yeah, that's going to be so much damage on deck here, and the hard knockdown Fukio forward straight into the 2S.
Stealthy just trying to find some breathing room, finding a gap there with the 2K, 2D.
All right, nice JS though, but just running straight into the Beyblade.
Whoa!
BRC Axel Bomber is going to get a full conversion as well. Stealthy, you're kind of nasty.
That was a funky instant Axel Bomber combo.
Okay, I take this back. It's a good matchup for Axel.
Let's go.
Stealthy just letting it rock. Pushed here into the corner. That is normally Axel's home. All right, has him in a good position right now. Test Your Luck has level 3 Bloods. There's not much they can do to actually approach right now, but Stealthy is actually going to try to be the aggressor, which could be a bad idea here.
Yep, and an early burst up there in the sky where it does not touch Test Your Luck, and Test Your Luck just keeps it going, easily doing enough damage with that wall break to seal out the round.
Yeah, that 6H decapitation doing too much damage here. 2K immediately into the Beyblade. Just like that, Test Your Luck is going to put Stealthy through the wall again.
Once again, it's taking you to, oh, we're back at round start, but you have half health, and I have full meter. Again, another one. That's the second time that he jumped over and did that, but he was ready for it this time with the block into, again, this Axel. He drops it.
Oh, no, so tragic. He did the second bomber just a little too late there, and it's going to allow Test Your Luck to escape the corner and get some pressure going.
That must be so heartening for Stealthy, though, as he's revealing that he does have some of the answers on deck here.
He's able to block the burst there. Doesn't go for anything fancy. I like that. You know that just a regular conversion is going to end the game. Don't try to go for the Axel Bomber.
Nice.
It's a little too risky.
Yeah, very clean, smart play from Stealthy. Did not let that combo drop, damage his morale whatsoever. Held it together to take that first game from Test Your Luck, starting the match off on a good foot for Stealthy.
And Stealthy showcasing that they are an Axel expert. They picked Axel at the start of this game, and they have not given up. Just kept going forward with them.
I love that their tag is British.
Yeah, British Osmo. Kind of godlike.
If Axel could just reel in to his thing to get in your face, sure, that would be incredible. Oh, immediately throwing Test Your Luck right back into the corner, starting his own little corner pressure.
Yeah, and that was the start of a 2H there from Test Your Luck, which would have been brutal. But speaking of brutal, just a counter hit 5H going to send Axel tumbling.
Got to be very mindful of his sword range, especially when he has all of that blood.
Counter hit close slash. Got a PRC to try and bait out the burst there, but Stealthy's so smart to wait just a little bit.
PRC 4, but wasn't able to get an anti-air. Looked like went for something on the ground, instead kind of dropping that opportunity. Gets a bad trade here, and the round goes to Test Your Luck.
Again, this round start situation, Stealthy actually contesting at round start against Nagoriyuki. Kind of scary there. You always have to be wary of round start DP, but they're able to actually put Test Your Luck into the corner right now. JS from Nagoriyuki beats out JS from Axel. Sad.
Catch him there, pushing him in the corner again. Another throw into the corner. He's got meter this time, but no super on wake up. Counter hit in the air. No huge conversion.
he tried to confirm into, so that was the instant overhead. PRC drift downwards to try and confirm into 2K, but unfortunately just a little too slow on that, gets thrown, and that's gonna be this game, going to TestYourLuck, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, Stealthy playing patient there, but then TestYourLuck also playing patient in return, waiting it out, and just when Stealthy thought it was safe, there's not a button coming, I can press something, bang, the sword was there in his face.
Sometimes I miss having one-frame throws from Exerd, but then I realize how strong throws are and how much damage they do in Stride.
Oh yeah, you can get quite a lot.
And I'm like, you know what, it's okay the way they are. But TestYourLuck doing a good job tying this up here.
We'll see what happens round start this time. He again goes to contest as they trade round start. Stealthy showing absolutely no fear.
I'm actually shocked that they've contested like every single time here. All right, JS beating out the startup of 2H. There's a nice counter hit. 2S as well. Gonna reel him in and go for the cross-up.
Fakes it. Look at this pressure from Stealthy.
Stealthy's looking kind of crazy, and there's the clothesline from hell straight into the one vision.
Time stop, gonna close it out.
He dropped the bomber there, but that's all right.
He had plenty of time.
Yeah, oops, missed that.
It was a flex. It was a flex. It was just building meter for the next round if this was Street Fighter.
I wanted to see him run up and just taunt. Just taunt and let him drop out of the one vision. That would have been some Sigma stuff.
No, not when you're facing someone as strong as TestYourLuck, as he immediately returns with a full half health combo into the corner. Again, going for the cross-up fake up that time, but TestYourLuck aware of it, goes for a neutral jump and is able to convert this all the way into the kill. Not going to burst that. Stealthy just going to go ahead and hold that so they both have burst going into this last round.
All right, this time Stealthy actually not contesting, being a little bit more reserved here. 2K2D, that buff 2K working out so well for Axel in a lot of these matchups. Gonna go ahead and reel him in, but a wake-up burst from TestYourLuck.
Stealthy is really ready on the reactions for a lot of the options that TestYourLuck wants to go for. Look at that PRC forward, hitting him with the 2K, continuing.
And that was a late PRC as well because he wanted TestYourLuck to throw out that 5H. Oh my god, the just defense. Look at that, pushing him back. Stealthy, you are insane right now.
He's having to play so hard in this matchup, and look at him go, sealing it out.
I have not seen two IBFDs in a row like that, like ever. That was kind of nasty.
Somebody's been in the lab.
And that worked out so well in his favor because it pushed out TestYourLuck, not allowing him to keep the pressure going, which gave Stealthy just enough breathing room to take that round.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, it's these small, almost sometimes invisible mechanics that really make all of the difference. Some people, you know, it's easy to forget about, you know, just block, about just FD and the effects that they can have, but like, gosh, there was a very visible example of that coming out and mattering.
And you have to remember, it's not easy either. It's
no,
2 frames.
It's tough.
2 frames and online.
It would be impossible if it wasn't for the great rollback net code. Stealthy immediately bursting, does not want to eat that full wall break combo right off the bat here. Trying to find some room here. Really full blood for TestYourLuck.
We have a TestYourLuck with a perfectly placed jump in there to get over the Rensen. He's going to go straight to the super, and Stealthy should be dead from this.
Absolutely. He's so dead.
Yeah, the wall break is going to do extra damage here, and there it is. TestYourLuck taking that round pretty decisively. Contesting there with the 2H, goes for the cross up again this time.
Yeah, the round start gameplay here is so fascinating from Stealthy. Stealthy is basically, it feels like Stealthy is picking options just to force to say, TestYourLuck, you have to pick the strong options, and then he can play around that. Going again for the cross up, it gets thrown this time.
Yeah, and Stealthy is doing a good job now of answering Nagoriyuki's air approach. You saw instead of going for Rensen, he went for the 5P that time to actually catch him. He's going to get a wall break here too off of the one vision. Axel Bomber, and a third one to break the wall here. A little bit too much scaling on that combo to get the kill. One vision does add a heavy scaling to your combo.
Again, the just FDs.
God.
He can do it.
It wasn't a fluke. It wasn't an accident. They are on purpose, and he is using them in the perfect positioning.
God, like again, there was again.
All right, nice Fukio forward into the 5P spam to get the combo in the corner. Gold burst here. TestYourLuck with the 5D.
Huge for TestYourLuck. He's going to go ahead and take the super wall break, get a hard knockdown.
Yep, going to get back some blood for this as well. You have to expect to see a Fukio forward. No, yep, flown straight into Fukio.
back, finding some space, catching a backdash. They're both playing really patient. BRC counter hit.
I love that BRC forward right in neutral. That was a hard call that TestYourLuck was going to press something. Counter hit 2H. He's going to go ahead and reel him in to try and go for the mix-up. Oh no, he gets bit. He tried to go for a throw.
Situation for Stealthy. He's finding some chips here. And the... Huh?
Oh my god, Nagoriyuki's clone broke the game for a second there.
Just blackout. POV, you're Axel.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just dead. Like, you, the viewer, died. We all died. Okay, evening it up 2-2.
Yeah, TestYourLuck putting in so much work, but Stealthy doing so well with these IBFDs. Every time they land them, they're able to get a clean punish. Let's see if they can carry it on and pull out this third win.
Jumping over round start, but TestYourLuck still finding the opening there, getting ready to start his Nagoriyuki corner pressure. How do you get out of here, Stealthy? That's an answer. Counter hit gets burst out of it, and the bite.
And there's a wake-up gold burst to just get out of the second bite attempt here. Is actually going to be more aggressive this time. BRC downwards into a counter hit 2H. All right, but TestYourLuck drops the combo. Stealthy still has a chance to live. There's another IBFD.
So good at these.
BRC to try and go for another 2K2D. Oh, he's trying to chase him down so hard here. Great JS, though, to try and harass.
This is such tense neutral. I mean, TestYourLuck like knows his character and knows his pressure so much, but Stealthy just showing off an impressive mastery of the game mechanics. Putting so much work for him here.
Stealthy is being so aggressive. It's making me nervous. There's the counter hit 2H.
The very tip, and he gets just Fukio forward twice into 2K.
And we're at set point now for TestYourLuck. There's that Fukio clone forward. The thing about this matchup now is that actually used to be able to pretty consistently throw out Renson to lock down Nagoriyuki full screen, but now with the upgrades to clone, it's just not possible.
Look at that, just FDing, pushing him far enough that TestYourLuck had to PRC forward if he wanted to continue that pressure. He's being forced to burn meter just because Stealthy is so good. There was another one in that string, forcing him all the way to the end, and here comes the long-range axle pressure.
Oh, next hit is gonna, oh my god, he gets the bite.
Supers?
That super might whiff.
No.
Oh, and he jumps right over it. In the gold burst, though, he gets the command grab as well. Clothesline from hell, but he doesn't get the cancel. He wants to hold on to that meter.
See? Axle Bomber, he has to burst. This is so tense right now for Stealthy, and he's not able to get it as he gets in there. Oh, I gotta wonder.
Going up against Daze here. And so now we're going to get to see Daze putting in the work, showing off why this is a character that people try to counter against Happy Chaos. And you see how far forward she dashes right off the bat. Look at that!
Look at that double dash
forward to immediately cover full screen, forcing the burst there out of Smitty.
Yeah, the gaps that a good Happy Chaos leaves are very small, but Giovanna can cover so much distance in those gaps that it doesn't take that much. Look at that FD break.
Yeah, and Daze is just doing what they need to. Look at that patience here as well.
Notice how Smitty is being very conservative with the bullets and the focus, making sure that there's not too much of a gap left, but that dash is going to be just enough to get in. Can this pressure continue?
Oh, the neutral jump there as well to try and bait out the throw attempt. Nice 5P to stuff. Oh, Daze is doing such a good job right now of trying to maintain pressure, but a bad burst just like that. Smitty's going to take this round.
Yeah, Smitty was doing a really good job identifying when he could jump out of that pressure.
And a 2S right off the bat there. That's another thing, though, about Giovanna. You have to be careful dashing in because good Happy Chaos players will just slip in that 2S as a wall to stop you.
But not at this range, as Smitty is happy just to continue the steady aim game. Being careful with the meter, taking opportunities to use the focus special and get that meter back. Look at this clean resource management.
Smitty is just, or Daze, excuse me, is just trying to wait for that one opportunity, but a perfect here for Smitty. And just a really clean first game. The Agent of Chaos working out right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, Geo might be the answer, but you that doesn't mean it's easy. Just because it can work, and just because you can do it.
It is so difficult, and one of the things about Happy Chaos is from the moment that Happy Chaos presses the gunshot to the moment that it hits you is, I believe, 5 frames, no matter where you are on screen. So there is, like, no variable timing, right? You just have to try and get in. It's always the same, and that's what makes it so difficult no matter where you are. But there's that bar slash able to get through the clone and actually hit Smitty, forcing the burst out of him.
Yeah, almost as if it's a multi-hit breaking armor in that situation.
Yeah. And what's up, Jabailey? Happy to see you here too.
Patient, looking for the opportunity, recognizing, okay, Smitty getting a little bit low on bullets, but able to get that instant reload to maintain resources.
Yeah, and Smitty's starting to be a little bit aggressive too. There's that 2S coming out. Now that they're only down to 2 bullets, you see them trying to actually play footsies, and that is not what you want to do against Daze.
In the corner, no burst for Smitty, able to wall break with this super, enough to kill absolutely.
Absolutely, that super does so much damage for Giovanna. And that is a perfect round there for Daze. You just need to wait until Happy Chaos slips up one time and loses those resources, right?
He's in. Smitty not willing to contest these plus spiral arrows or the flip kick, able to just continue this block string pressure, dashing in with the DP, catching the jump. Gonna burst at the last moment there.
Oh, doing a good job. I got a little too greedy there with the double dash forward. Already sent back full screen. Has to go through this. It's just shooting gallery yet again.
Slowly dashing in.
Yeah, and then just when you think you're gaining some ground, Smitty swaps it up and gets a little aggressive.
Oh yeah, he's got all of the tools in his pocket to make it work. It just takes a little bit of brain and the huge 6P.
Just immediately contesting on the very first spiral arrow we saw there from Daze. That is absolutely insane, the awareness there from Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty actually ran out of focus meter there, but was able to get it back in time to get the kill.
There's a nice knockdown though, and Smitty does not have burst on deck. Daze with the throw in the corner.
Smitty showing that he is a little hesitant to contest the slower Giovanna specials that are plus, but it doesn't matter because once again you're already full screen after just a little bit. Counter hit on the far slash into the super.
He's gonna get the safe jump here as well. Just needs one more touch. Oh, goes for the dash. That's actually really tricky because depending on how far Giovanna dashes forward, you have to guess left or right. So that was perfect there from Daze, tying this up 1-1, showing full force why Giovanna is a great counter pick here for Happy Chaos.
Absolutely. The only thing that can stop a bad guy with a Happy Chaos is a good guy with a dog. Gun versus dog.
The dog is putting in work right now, but you know Smitty is going to make those adjustments. I think one smart thing from Smitty is maybe to not be as aggressive, right? You see that Smitty likes to switch it up, drop it just a little bit, run in and try to get a little more aggressive, play that footsies game, but you don't want to do that against Daze. You need to do what Happy Chaos does best, and is play this zoning game. Keep Daze out.
Yeah, case in point, look at how one-sided this round has been. It was just a round start 2S from Smitty, catching the dash forward from Daze's Giovanna, and now Daze is just in the corner. This is already looking like a, all right, let's go next round, unless he can make something happen.
Yeah, Smitty's just sitting in here with unlimited tokens, playing Time Crisis in the arcade right now, and there it is, just a clean round for Smitty. Again, this round start situation is so important. And Smitty is going to win the round start.
Yeah, with a jump into the aerial 2K. Rarely seen the Goomba stomp. And we're here we are again.
Yeah, Daze getting caught in a backdash there. And now Smitty has built up 100 meters. You have to be super focused. There it is, right on cue.
Giovanna desperately approaching, as Smitty just said, you cannot use melee attacks in a game of laser tag. Get out of here.
Yeah, and Daze is building up no meter for this either, while Smitty just constantly builds up meter to keep this pressure going.
Yeah, any gains from the forward movement are immediately lost to FD.
I really cannot believe that Happy Chaos does not get negative penalty for just sitting full screen shooting. You would think so, but I guess because he's actively doing something, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's pressing a button. He's pressing H. It's fine.
Yeah, he's getting in that rhythm.
Doing an activity.
But let's see. Daze is going to have kind of a hard hill to climb here to come back. Smitty is just controlling neutral so well. Did exactly what we said, right? Decided not to be too aggressive and just did what Happy Chaos does best, playing that zoning game.
There we go. Just one little opening is all that he needs. Just one 2K, and immediately you're in this full screen situation again.
Oh, I respect trying to go for the 5H. That looked like he was trying to go for a micro dash 5H, but didn't dash far enough.
And gets super to regain the resources. The pressure continues.
Yeah, if you can just block, you have to try to do it, but it's so difficult. 2 frames to just block. There's the dash forward with the clone, saving Smitty's life here, and we are on set point now for Smitty.
One more chance for Daze to bring this back. Immediate burst from Smitty to say, no, you are full screen right now. You have to do all this work to get in.
Yo, Yipes with the raid. Thank you so much, Yipes. We appreciate it. Y'all know Yipes running can opener for Strive and so many other games. Thank you so much.
Let's see if Daze gets the power up from the 237 viewers. They don't want to see Happy Chaos win, and Daze can feel it as the pressure continues in the corner. RC to continue. Oh,
yeah, goes for the roundhouse kick though, and that's the end of Giovanna's turn.
Oh no. Oh, he does not even opt to take the hit, running all the way to full screen once again, as this Daze has to slowly get
Daze
forward.
hit it with the secret technique, just run away.
Not the Joestar family technique.
And it's so difficult. Daze is just trying to inch forward here.
Whoa.
Backdashes the 2S as well, but can't get the punish.
And Daze is in there, and he gets it. He gets the round perfectly spaced.
Yeah, Daze with the power up there from Yipes.
Let's see if he can carry this through. He's got the curse on him, immediately dashing through the curse ball, but it still hits him. Makes life a lot harder as Happy Chaos locks on so much faster. Whoa.
Slowly inching forward here. You see Smitty starting to get a little nervous, starting to throw in these 2S's to stop Daze's approach.
A little patient. Oh, he has plenty of room to reload. The resource management not a concern for Smitty. Daze slowly gaining ground.
No.
Huge damage. This is rough.
Yeah, one more touch against Daze, and that's going to do it. Run up throw, and Smitty is going to take it 3-1 over Daze. Great stuff. You saw Smitty start to get a little...
Anyway, going into our next match here.
First match of top 8 going to be Medic up against TestYourLuck. All right, TestYourLuck starting off. Good pressure, but Medic with the poke out here. Oh, nice 6P there in neutral.
Impeccable spacing from TestYourLuck. That burst in the air is going to be a big punish here, and not quite the kill, though.
Yeah,
he
but
gets it
that's
with the
going to do
Beyblade.
it. Couldn't tell if he actually got chipped out. Oh, that was a counter hit. Never mind. Second round start situation here of TestYourLuck immediately going for the DP, and that is why you do not contest Nagoriyuki around start.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the threat of that move right there.
Medic knows, just playing safe, backing up, waiting, although here comes a huge counter hit from TestYourLuck all the way into a super wall break to continue this advantage.
Yeah, and that was a counter hit JH as well. I wonder if that was just a really late 6P attempt for Medic or what.
Once again, wall pressure continuing. Medic just trying to FD to gain a little bit of space. Can't find the opening. Finally jumps out. And now it's, okay, counter burst to continue this momentum.
And that's one thing we saw from Medic last week a lot. They really like to use 2H in neutral, more so than I really see any Ramlethal player actually do. It's really interesting here, but there's the Blood Rage, and that round was going so well for Oh no! Okay.
All right, okay.
Oh my god, bro. I almost had a heart attack right there.
We all saw it. Everyone, even the players, they all went, whoop. But it still works out just fine.
And Death the Gamer, the song is Divide My Heart from the Exert soundtrack. All right, keeping this pressure going on. PRC straight into bite.
Dashing the gold burst,
yeah,
very smart.
Almost able to get the punish.
Counter hit on the Beyblade, wall break, super.
Oh, that's dead.
Yeah. Sealing this out with just the first hit.
With a perfect as well.
TestYourLuck with a pretty dominating round there with a perfect, showing that, hey, he was the former champ for a reason. Here he is here to retake his title today.
And shouts to AJ Tucker for the subscription. 21 months, buddy. We really appreciate it. And yeah, these are the, fair and honest footsies that Guilty Gear is known for. Of course.
Ground-based.
The ground-based footsies fighter.
Yes.
Traditionally. But all right, jumping straight into the second game here. I assume Medic is not going to try and contest the round start. They haven't so far. Yep, they just jumped back. TestYourLuck immediately went for that DP yet again.
Carefully Classic Nago pressure in the corner, doing a lot of dash back in here. Finally, PRC's forward for the bite, resetting that blood meter and continuing the pressure, just running all over.
And immediately building themselves back up to level 3 blood there. But Medic doing a good job of weathering the storm here, waiting for the perfect opportunity, gets their counter hit.
And again, like you were saying, it's a very unique to Medic's Ram here.
Yeah, especially it's like run up meaty 2H is what you see.
But I mean, the reward is very high, so I guess I understand it if you really feel like it's going to work out.
Medic also really likes to use that flip, specifically in the air in a lot of interesting situations. But right now, TestYourLuck has them locked down in the corner yet again. It's been kind of the story of this match so far. Great 6P placement, though, is going to allow them to fight out.
The perfect opening. Uh-oh, Beyblade into PRC only gets a 5K, a little bit too slow to get a full combo off of that. Full blood. Okay, he gets a counter hit. Can't continue this with much.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had too much blood, right? He wasn't able to actually cancel into anything there, so just had to deal with the triple slash to build some blood back for himself. All this pressure, the 6H just decapitating Ramlethal there. TestYourLuck going up 2-0.
Recognizing, I mean, I think that looked like a 6P from Ram, but yeah, it was a little bit too far this time, knowing that in that earlier string in the left side of the stage, Ram had been able to 6P out at just about that point in the string. Kind of a solid adaptation from TestYourLuck, knowing that that was coming and punishing for it.
Ram just did Nagoriyuki a favor and put her head down there on the chopping block to say, go ahead and take it. But here we go. TestYourLuck now 1 game away from moving forward in top 8 here.
We see another round start DP. We do. Just immediately. No reason not to at this point.
That is the 3rd time that Medic has jumped back and just blocked round start DP from TestYourLuck and has been pushed into the corner for it.
Ooh, TestYourLuck are seeing to the right just to maintain the corner.
Nice 6P though here to actually escape.
Yeah, there's that 6P we saw earlier. Medic definitely knows the timing. Counter hit from TestYourLuck during the Rekka series.
It's just going full Rekka series each time here as well. Is able to get the 2K off the sword explosion, going through the wall. But I think that was a 5P. Counter hit 2S though, already going to push TestYourLuck into the corner. Medic with a pretty clean round there.
Let's see, 4th one in a row. No, this time going for the 2 the low hit.
Trying to reset this pressure here, is forced to burst though. This time, finally, Medic is able to actually stop the super jump. Catches the backdash with the 2H.
Anyway, not going to find the wall break quite yet. TestYourLuck taking this opportunity as Medic has no sword. Supers.
No way. Medic just blocked the 2H in the air, which kept them close enough to land and punish with the Mortabo.
But that does reduce damage because she didn't have any swords, right? It wasn't a huge value.
Still got value for it to reset and take their turn back and able to take the game for it. That was mind-blowing there.
Yeah, it was really smart usage. I mean, I felt like TestYourLuck saw Ram with no swords, was like, this is my chance. Nobody, like, he could not have expected that answer.
No, that was incredible there. I've never seen a Ram do that at this high pressure of a situation.
Showing no fear, putting a game on the board for Medic. Can Medic come back with the reverse 3-0?
Yeah, Medic is a true daredevil, no fear here. And again, that is 4 for 4. Jump back and block the DP and then get sent into the corner early on.
TestYourLuck says if you're going to give him the turn for free, then he's going to take it. There's no reason not to. Careful shimmying from Medic as he finds an opportunity to air dash in and start his pressure. Oh, a little bit bad spacing there.
PRC to try and catch him jumping back there. 6P gets the hard knockdown. There's the Physio 4, just a little too late though to actually catch with the 2H. Great 6P placement this time. OTGs with the 5H has that level 3 bloods. The 5H is so far range.
Oh,
what a punish.
Just barely.
Best super in the game.
Seriously.
Easy.
Yeah, but I mean, Medic really knows how and when to use it. I haven't seen one get blocked or punished yet. Oh, the clash! The PRC in response to the clash and is able to seal out the round for it.
Medic could not have bursted that if they wanted to.
No. Once again, taking the turn, jumping over. 5P to deny that jumping forward pressure.
I mean, this is set point right now for TestYourLuck. Has good positioning. 5H to try and lock down here in the corner. Oh, is able to bait out the burst this time.
This is huge for TestYourLuck, using that meter to go up, and it fakes it, just lands empty, takes the bite, continuing the pressure with all the blood in the world. Counter hit.
5D is going to be enough to close it out. TestYourLuck taking it 3-1 here over Medic. So now UMISHO is trying to prove that they are the fastest gun in the West here.
Absolutely. You gotta. I wish they would let the intro run because they have the best mirror intro in the game. But that's okay. Yeah, they're like, nice jacket. They could proceed to just start beating each other as UMISHO has a solid early advantage here. And again, these two S's really on point.
Yeah, and again, I just want to reiterate, UMISHO is the #1 ranked Happy Chaos online. That is nothing to sneeze at, right?
Oh, no.
This guy is grinding, and it's showing with a perfect right off the bat here.
Immediately. We saw it early. We know that UMISHO is very comfortable in this mirror match, definitely knows how to use his tools, how to get around his own tools as well.
Yeah, but this time Smitty with a faster draw here, forcing UMISHO to be on the back foot.
Running under the clone just to get an opportunity to put the curse on. Runs up, looks for a 5D, but UMISHO is ready with the 2K. Burst way high in the air. UMISHO with the huge punish all the way to the wall break.
Yeah, Smitty got a little too greedy there, right, with the run up 5D. UMISHO is absolutely ready for it. Gets the hard knockdown here as well. Gonna immediately set him up in this terrible situation. Yeah, half FD.
Plays it nice and safe, just opting to take curse off of that hard knockdown and nothing else. What's the point? There's nothing to do. You have no meter. But what can you do?
Oh, he actually decides to run forward. He ran out of focus. He tried to chase him down with a 5B.
He just stopped paying attention for a second.
He just needs anything. Any special move will do to chip him out.
Well, clone doesn't cost any health if you don't have any health.
Oh,
they
there
both
it is.
train.
Draw.
All right, first game, of course, going, not of course, but going to UMISHO. Pretty commanding first round. Just showing, again, it clearly has a ton of experience, not only playing the character, obviously, as the #1 ranked online player means that they are grinding in that tower in Celestial all day, every day.
Level 2000.
Level 2000. You get like something like, what, half a level per win in Celestial or something like that. So, quite a lot of games. Definitely a lot of them are probably against Happy Chaos, and immediately with the 6S getting...
This is a blessed matchup. We have a Happy Chaos mirror match with Birthday Train as well.
Happy Chaos Birthday.
All right, forcing the burst there out of Smitty. It's Smitty's time now to try and play the zoning game with the BRC to beat out the 2S attempt there. Gonna get sent through the wall. No, he's actually gonna go for the slide.
Takes the slump and catches, just waits patiently for the backer. Another slump. Kicking and shooting.
Yeah, he's just trying to catch him, pressing to escape the corner here, and there it is. 5D gets the confirm.
Yeah, Happy Chaos is, of course, one of the characters that can actually get some conversion off of 5D even without spending meter, thanks to the way that the ready gun works.
Able to catch the... That was actually a really beautiful shot there. He caught him in the backdash of throwing curse. Oh, reloading in the heat of battle, exhilarating.
Happy Chaos looking like me playing Overwatch. I shoot 2 bullets and then stop to reload.
He gets the slide. Here we go, 2D forcing the burst there out of Smitty. Smitty's just having a hard time really getting anything going. Even when he gets to this situation, UMISHO is just able to answer right away, and he tried to roll through the Deus Ex Machina and just got caught.
No, you know, there's been a lot of situations where we've seen UMISHO pull out that super in this mirror, and we all kind of think, oh, he's going to get shot, but he is super aware of when he can afford to pull it out. Like, he's very clearly watching and reacting and understands. I mean, when you're so good at that character and you've grinded the character so much, he's probably looking at Smitty's meters and understanding innately what he's looking for. So every time it works.
Yeah, I mean, I do respect the attempt of trying to roll through, though, but there's too many hits in that super. It's just too big.
Thinking you're in the Matrix? No, you are not. You are not Keanu Reeves.
Good just block right off the bat, though, from Smitty. Like, you just get clipped once and you're sent full screen. It's so difficult to approach.
Not enough, and the curse pressure continues as UMISHO knows exactly when he can throw the curse ball and continue this. If you cannot, you can't participate in the shootout if you are cursed and they are not. Blocking the burst and just carrying it forward.
Yeah, it drops the combo there, but that's all right. They still have great positioning on the screen right now, being a lot more aggressive, too. I mean, they have that life lead. They can afford to do it. ERC 5P. He's able to catch him though with a 2K on his backdash attempt. And we are on set point now for UMISHO, threatening to close this out 3-0. Run straight underneath the curse with a 6S, putting him all the way through the wall as well.
UMISHO just smells the fear. Knows exactly when they can just mix it up and take advantage of Smitty picking some kind of scared offense. He has to play careful like this in approach. You can't do anything else. Where is your meter?
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for our hero, Smitty, Waberman Jensen right now. Oh, I respect the attempt to try to go for the 6S, just a little too far away. UMISHO going to take it 3-0, moving forward in our top 8 here.
Just UMISHO really showing off what an optimized Happy Chaos looks like. That offense, I mean, it looks almost airtight.
Mei versus Jacko. I don't think I've ever seen this before. We're moving to the loser side of our top 8 here. It has been a while since we have actually seen a Mei here at TNS. It's going to be Dusty versus Nom.
I don't know about you. I love to watch Jackos do their thing. It's okay. Immediately, wow, gets a gold burst and in the corner too. Scary situation for.
It's time for the minions to come out now. But Nom just throwing out the Dolphin. There's the backwards throw as well. 6K RC, fully charged 6H as well, but drops the far slash.
Bursting just to deny Dusty the opportunity to get anything set up and continuing this corner pressure. Dusty PRCing forward, getting anti-air just barely. Oh, and the dust.
The patience too. Just RC, stand there for a while, go, okay, you're committed to holding down back. Let me just press D.
Going to be up Dolphin, getting some minion pressure set up, catching with one, a little hit here. Stagger pressure, catching with a counter hit. Not able to continue that, not getting a minion set up either, and the Dolphin into the throw.
Get back into the corner, overhead kiss, should get a wall break off of this, has the meter for it. It's just going to break it with the 6H, wants to hold on to the meter for neutral, I respect that.
Really, Dolphin getting hit by Jacko's H.
What a conversion as well there from Dusty, able to get the minion set up as well, but there's a YRC, almost blocks the burst. And one thing that Mei does have in this is the ability to actually go for Dolphin in neutral to beat out the minions, right? But those armored minions, you can't Dolphin through them.
No, now Nom was forced to go high knowing that he couldn't contest the minions, but got caught on his way down.
And there's the gold burst from Nom. Oh, that meter with a fully charged 6H. Oh,
catching
my God.
the backdash. Not a huge reward, but he's going to get a throw. Getting very limited reward off of these interactions, but it's okay because they just keep coming. Here comes the wall splat and does not get the break.
Looks like he wanted the super there as well, but dropped it. That's all right, though. Still needs one more touch. Doesn't have either vitamins to say their prayers, so they want to bring this back.
And the boys come in the clutch. Where are the minions? Here comes something.
Oh, there's a nice tick throw, though. Pushing further to the corner. Puts themselves in the corner, but sandwiched in the minions. Just throws.
And another dust.
I love that, just throwing out the Dolphin as well, because if you force Jacko to block, the minions go away. Yes. So that is such an important thing, just that reversal Dolphin. Even if you're not able to hit Jacko, you can keep yourself safe with the Dolphin, right? And you can just get your pressure going and get rid of the minions. Great stuff. Yeah,
Nom doing a great job of just recognizing the opportunities that they can't take that pressure, because you're exactly right. Jacko pressure is kind of easy come, easy go. Just any block at all, but you have to find the opportunity because it's so scary when the boys are behind you.
Yeah, absolutely.
The boys are behind you, Jacko's in front of you. You're going to press a button, pretty brave.
And what's up, Spooky? Thanks for plugging the Matcherino. Hope you're having a good stream, if you're streaming. All right, looks like, are we going to see possibly a character select? Maybe taking a second here to breathe. Looks like Dusty hasn't hopped back on.
Got to go gather some more minions first.
Yeah, I mean, taking a breather after that is definitely understandable. You have to think about what you need to do against Mei, because we were seeing a lot. Nom in those situations where they were sandwiched were just throwing out the Dolphin, right? And that turned things around perfectly for them. And Dusty was also putting themselves in the corner a lot.
Yeah. Just really taking kind of a desperation move in order to set up the sandwich situation. But Nom, ready to eat that sandwich, said no crust.
And there's the up Dolphin right off the start there. Oh, tries to run up and actually fakes the throw attempt. Nice 6P.
Impeccable spacing from Nom right now. Just keeping up this corner pressure. Look at the carefully backdashing. Okay, 2D is going to get something.
Ducked underneath the burst there. I love it. Not able to get quite a punish, but he's able to get the minions out here.
Carefully dancing back and forth. Once again, just the tiniest hit. PRC. Oh, okay, blocks.
Yeah, I like that PRC attempt as well. Just trying to bait out something there from Dusty. There's the PRC with the neutral jump. Gold burst here. Time for Nom to get things going. Is that Elysium driver going to hit?
Yes.
Okay. I thought he was just a little bit too far away for that to work, but it's going to take the round and break the wall.
Yeah, just barely hitting the wall on the bounce out of the, of the command throw super.
Yeah, Dusty's just trying to figure out how to get around this Toad Sugeki spam. There's the overhead kiss in the corner. Going to get a full conversion, but will they super? They don't. They just go for the fully charged 6-8.
Yeah, Dusty just has to give up so much ground because they just want to get room to set up their minions, and Nom is taking all of that space and filling it with the hammer, with the anchor.
Get the minions out, but immediately with just the reversal Dolphin, that has been the key move here for Nom that is really deciding this matchup.
Yeah, Nom sees the gaps. Echolocation, the Dolphin like E.
We haven't seen the whale yet at all, though. All right, there's a nice trade, though. Able to actually get something started. I like this, throwing out that 5K in neutral, starting to work out a little bit, but the Dolphin just flying straight through the minions to Jacko. There's the RC to keep the pressure going. Nice throw this time from Dusty. With the minions in the corner.
An opportunity to get some kind of setup going for the offensive, the minion meter. Super fun. Here comes. Set up no meter on the part of Nom. Cannot YRC.
He's going
no burst.
low, though. Dusty just kept going low. Nom was content to hold down back. We didn't see a single 5D in there. And just like that, they're able to escape the corner. But there's the RC.
Burst.
Baits out the burst. Dusty putting one on the board.
That was a situation that Dusty needed. You know, playing the entire game for that situation where Nom is in the corner, has two minions in front, does not have meter for YRC, did not have burst on deck, and was not going to get it early enough to matter. That was finally where Dusty
Yeah, where he really strived.
Yeah, I was like, strive?
You're like, I don't want to say it.
Strive is not the word.
Yeah. But it's really exciting to actually see a Mei in top 8, right? It's not something you see too often. This character has kind of been dropped off a lot recently. People have been picking up the DLC characters, moving on to characters that they feel are a lot more exciting to play, which is completely understandable. Mei is incredibly basic.
Yeah.
But you can't forget, she is strong.
You can't deny the power of these big buttons. Something that I'm really noticing in this matchup is that the spacing that Nom is operating at. So look at where Nom likes to be in cover with that big anchor. It actually makes it so that even if Dusty gets an opening, there's very limited reward. That time he was able to get a setup, but look, nothing else. Isn't able to really continue it.
I hope Dusty is able to take note of that. That 2K was able to actually low profile. There's Free Willy. Gonna PRC, tries to get the confirm off of it, but he wasn't expecting Dusty to fly the other way. Wake up Elysium driver. Gonna get caught. Has the meter to spend.
Yes,
oh
absolutely.
My God! What an absolute scramble of a finish there at that round.
All right, Dusty getting around here. Immediately bursting, getting some distance, needs to set up the minions, and getting hit by the anchor.
All right, 2K2D trying to get the setup here. Actually, he's able to get the mix-up as well.
Yes, gotta love the fake cross-up, minion drops, counter hit, servant shoot. Continue over to the wall.
Yep, Ronaldo Soccer there in the corner, puts it through the wall. I love that, just dropping the minion in neutral too after jumping, blocks the burst. All right, Dusty is making the adjustment. There we go. Dusty going up 2-1 here against Nom, looking so incredibly clean now.
Yeah, that adaptation really key from Dusty, because what was happening in the earlier games was that Nom was doing a great job of controlling this space with the anchor where Dusty wanted to be, but by adjusting where he was being, rather than standing in front and throwing minions from the front, he's actually doing it from straight above, which is an angle that Nom seems to be struggling with.
Yeah, I also want to see more 2K from Dusty. We saw that 2K beat out the Dolphin because it puts Jacko so low. Leaning into that a little bit more in neutral might help them out with that Dolphin spam that Nom likes to do. Though, it seems like Nom, I was about to say, it seems like they've calmed down a little bit on it, and then they just proved me wrong right at the start.
Immediately Dolphin, and burning the gold burst, immediately not going to get hit. That's a huge loss of resources. Look at this huge bounce combo, looking like Mei right now, honestly.
All right, just locked down in the corner with these minions as well, but all the homies are gone. the moment that Dusty tries to go and put one out, just Nom right off the bat.
The minion parry, huge to maintain this corner pressure.
All right, YRC, 3K there, and the 6K as well.
The drop combo doing so much better. Able to combo this with the driver for the round.
Yep, and that is going to be set point now for Dusty, threatening to knock Nom here out of the tournament in our top 8.
Yeah, that wasted burst I think was really crucial because Nom needs the tools to cancel the setup, or it's just such a difficult situation to get out of.
And there was that 2K working out again, able to bait out the burst here as well. What a combo there with the minions, pushing Mei into the corner.
Here we go. No, either Mei just desperately trying to block, but again, like you're saying earlier, no overheads from Dusty, so Nom is able to just kind of block and wait. No overheads, no throw.
Yeah, that's the thing about Dusty's offense in the corner, is it's all going for the lows and for the frame traps there, right? So Nom really isn't scared. Just has to hold down back and wait for it to end. But there's the Elysium driver, and that should be it. No, not quite. Never mind.
It was enough. Absolutely, yeah.
I thought it might have scaled a little bit too much there, but that's crazy. But here we go. Jumping straight into our next game. Mike Zaptic starting off with Far Slash, the sole bad guy special. But one thing about Mike is Mike's confirms are out of this world, right? So if Mike is able to get a counter hit on Stealthy, that's it.
Absolutely. But he's got to find it first, and so far Stealthy, once again, we are seeing that hop over into the grab that we saw before.
All right, tries to go for the instant overhead, but Mike is ready to answer there with the 5K.
Stealthy taking space. Mike bursting in the corner. Stealthy ready with that 2K 2D, forcing Mike all the way back again. He's got to get in.
PRC and tries to go for, I don't think he wanted that 2H there, but he's going to be forced to burst here. Bandit Bringer is going to allow Mike to get back in. Stealthy doing a good job, though, putting out these buttons, trying to stop Mike from getting any offense.
Mike with a very careful spacing. Just trying to find a little bit more. One more good hit from Stealthy will get it. Mike approaching with FD in the air, trying to get a little bit of space. BRC forward into the... Oh no, Mike gets the throw.
Yeah, Mike... So it looked like Mike was actually going to jump because he was rising from his crouch, but he was just rising into a throw.
All right, Mike taking that first round. Stealthy here getting a throw. Going for a meaty... Like Bandit Bringers all the way out of the corner. Stealthy says, okay, that's fine, full screen.
Yeah, that's the Mike classic. Mike likes to go for IED out of the corner into Bandit Bringer to try and get the pressure back onto you in the corner. But nice run-up throw there from Stealthy. Really has been in control all set so far in this first game.
Stealthy ready with those bomber combos. Such good damage, sealing out the perfect in that round in return.
Oh, but a round start. Night Raid Vortex is going to push Stealthy all the way to the corner here. Baits out the throw as well. Our Pyro is going through the corner. Gotta
love that intentional whiffed 5K baiting out that throw into the dash drag. Such a smart play, maintaining this offense, catching the jump with the PRC.
That was a PRC into super jump. Baits out the burst as well with a perfect Mike Zaptic taking game 1. And Stealthy was looking really good in neutral those first just in this game. That first round, even though they lost the round, they were playing so incredibly clean. And then that second one was picture perfect, right?
Right.
Mike immediately just shut it all down in the third round.
Mike adapts so fast. Also, I don't know if that at the end there, he backdashed the wake-up throw from Stealthy twice in a row. That means I feel like Stealthy is going to be very hesitant to be pulling out that option again after he got punished twice and losing the game for it.
Well, wake-up throw is an incredibly risky thing to do against Soul anyway when you're playing Axel. Axel has to commit so heavily to a lot of their options, and the character is really squishy. I believe 4th lowest health in the game, just above Eno. So they cannot afford to make those kind of mistakes. Anytime Axel tries to throw, it's a risk.
Oh yeah, particularly against Mr. Counter hit confirm himself, Mike Soul Bad Guy Zaptic.
Yeah, a wiser player than me once told me with Axel is if you ever think they're going to go for a throw, just backdash because it's worth it to get hit than it is to get counter hit.
All right, Stealthy on point with the anti-airs this time, forcing Mike to make this careful approach once again. He's in there with the RC forward. 2K 2D, every opportunity he has goes for the command grab, but Mike is ready.
But the BRC into the Axel Bomber gets a full conversion as well into the one vision. That round's going to Stealthy.
huge conversion for Stealthy. All of it, he reacted perfectly during that BRC. He was able to see the air dash.
Someone said Stealthy is 16 years old.
Oh yeah?
That's insane.
I mean, kids be gaming, and they got time, they got reaction speed. I'm really glad.
Oh
counter
God.
hit 6H.
Yeah, mortal counter here, gonna get sent through the wall. Absolutely.
Breaking with Fafnir. Ooh, counter hit off the BRC. RRC to continue, but doesn't get it.
6P in the corner though. And
again,
this has been the death of Stealthy so far. Has been just leaning too much into these throws.
Yeah, it was working out for him really well in the other sets, but I'm telling you, that's the third time Mike has been just ready for it, on point, as he knows what Stealthy wants to do.
And Mike just taking back his turn with a DP twice in a row there. All right, nice 5P anti-air, gonna allow him to fall straight into the Rensen.
He's got to get as much value out as he can. Uh-oh, the BRC able to get a quick little anti-air into, once again, this corner pressure. There's a throw.
Finally, Stealthy is able to land one, but Mike is just going to pop the burst right away. Great throw tech as well. PRC.
Interesting choice.
So, Stealthy was expecting Mike to land, so he went for the fully charged dust. But Mike, staggering himself in the air with the Bandit Bringer, able to get the punish on it.
Just so ready at every moment. PRC forward. Stealthy getting the air grab.
All right, Stealthy just really needs one more clean touch. It's just going to spend the BRC and run right up. Gets the counter hit, close slash.
In this moment, he is so bad guy. Running up, taking that game, evening it out 1-1.
That was so incredibly risky as well for Stealthy to just go in like that. Pays off so well, though.
I mean, Stealthy is having to play pretty risky overall. We've seen a lot of the risks not work out for him, but that one was enough to seal out that game.
Yeah, and one great thing to note, like Spitman said, Stealthy is holding on to those 2Ss, not throwing them out a whole lot, but that's because Mike is doing a great job not putting himself in 2S range, and 2S is a big commitment. If 2S whiffs, you are exploding.
Here we go once again, Mike trying to find a slow approach as Stealthy puts on some aggressive pressure of his own.
Oh, that 5P up close, counter hit close slash here though from Mike is going to force the burst out of Stealthy.
Mike, it seems like it's already, oh, I was going to say he's adapting, but now here he is getting hit once again as Stealthy changes it up. Here goes that fake cross-up.
That cross-up is so good, too. You see so many Axels leaning into it more often. Dropping the 5H confirm there, though, Mike. That could have actually been the game. All right, yep, JH going to build up just enough meter for a Tyrant Rave.
Massive confirm. Breaks with super.
Sage him? No, it doesn't kill.
But still, one opportunity.
Yeah, the 2K gonna close it out there. And yes, Axel's skin is made of paper and his bones are made of glass. This man cannot take too many hits from Soul Bad Guy. And being a lot more aggressive here too. Look at this, just running in, 5K into the tick throw.
Yeah, he's immediately changed up his entire game plan in like an instant.
And that's a thing about Axel is he is deceptively good at brawling with you.
Oh yeah, you can't count them. You can't count any character out in close range if they really know what they're doing. Counter hits, PRC.
Yep, gonna get a full conversion here as well as a mix-up. Tries to go for the cross-up low.
Mike ready for the back. They're still blocked DP. Not a huge punish off of that, but does get reset back into the full screen situation. Running up, having to burst.
And I love that, just running under and catching Mike landing there with the 2H. Perfectly placed right at the tip.
Very brave burst. That means he's not going to have this, not going to have it for this last round here. But if it's going like this, he might not need it as he gets a huge confirm all the way into a wall stick wall break with Fafnir.
And that was a clean 50+% combo there off one hit. Nice 6K counter hit. The first time we've seen that one come out. Stealthy with the staggered approaches.
Carefully maintaining this mid-range. That time Mike went for the 2 overheads, whereas last time he went for 1, but Stealthy was ready for it, blocking the 5D.
Yeah, he was actually able to block the 5D in the air as well. Gets the JH into a full Axel Bomber conversion, 2H OTG, right into Rensen.
Once again, just one solid hit on the part of Stealthy will do it, and he finds the counter hit.
Yep, 2H is such a beautiful tool to shut down those attempts from Soul to throw out that Night Raid Vortex. Great stuff from Stealthy going up 2-1.
Stealthy having to work very hard for this win, but it's working out as he has the advantage in the set now, 2-1, with some really a rapid change of pace from Stealthy there, almost like putting Mike on the back foot.
Yeah, I really like the switch up from Stealthy. It was being more aggressive, right? That is something Stealthy was not doing early on, and I think it was starting to trip Mike up. Because Stealthy was starting to weave in and out between being up close and aggressive and then backing up and playing that game. And that's something you have to do as Axel. You have to be willing to go in and put your opponent on the back foot, make them second guess what you're going to do.
Absolutely. Now we see Mike just trying to figure out a way to get in here now, getting counter hit PRC to Axel Bomber.
Yep, going to go ahead and burst the second Axel Bomber attempt there. Here's the thing, you may say that's a hero burst, but all Soul needs is 50 meter in a dream right now, one touch.
He believes in himself as he gets in there, gets the...
Was that a 6P into a bandit revolver?
Just another one.
God.
He's just doing it.
And there's the 5D. Fast RC into close slash. I cannot believe he actually landed that many throws. He almost brought that back, but Stealthy is threatening set point now.
Wow, I cannot believe that Stealthy found the opportunity to get the 2K in that gap. That was so scary for him, but he found it and took the round.
Able to get the 2K 2D there as well. And there's the 2S coming out, just hitting barely at the right range. Reeled in, goes for empty into throw. I love it. BRC, but gets hit by the JH, and Mike tried to bait out the burst there.
All right, he uses it there. All right.
Oh no, Bandit.
Huge situation for Mike.
Yeah, that Fafnir putting in work. He cancels into the empty Gunflame to make sure he had enough time to throw out the Tyrant Ray.
Oh, a pixel of health for Stealthy. He's got an FD if he wants to survive. Whoa, air tech.
And the BRC over the Rainwater wasn't able to get the punish, but got him with the low. Mike is still in this. Keep yourself alive.
And it is full offense from Mike now. He does not want to give any room. Bursting to maintain this corner momentum. Stealthy hitting all of these jumps out.
Oh no, that burst. I mean, excuse me, that risk gauge so high. Look at the damage. 80% off of one counter hit.
Oh yeah, he's got to burst there. There was not going to be another opportunity. He needed to take this full screen, and he needed to take it right now. Carefully staggering with these normals.
Stealthy has to play this perfectly right now. There's a nice PRC. Gets the counter. Oh, he's actually able to pick that up with the 5P as well to send Mike back to full screen.
One more opportunity. Bandit, 2K 2D. Again, he's on that. Every single opportunity, he is finding it.
Doing a great job playing this zoning game here, but Mike is back in and his back is against the wall. Nice JH. Into the Rainwater, really risky. You can just jump over Rainwater if you predict it coming.
Playing so carefully, the spacing and the back dashing from Stealthy as he just plays back to the wall. No! TK Bomber, he goes for it.
He bet it all on that, and what's even worse about it is Mike didn't actually punish it.
He had an opportunity to do something.
He actually landed on the other side, and Mike did not punish it and caught Stealthy trying to press something else. But I respect that attempt going all in, but we are getting a game 5 now. That was a hard call out. He was trying to call out the throw attempt there.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what it was. He thought Mike was going to go, okay, he's BRCing forward to go for the throw. I'm going to try and tech it. It just let the bomber rip.
Right. I mean, earlier in the night, we were not seeing a lot of throws from Mike, although we've been seeing a lot more of them in this set in particular. So it's definitely an option that is on the board.
All right, burst is coming out from Stealthy. Counter hit Rainwater, going to get a full conversion off of that.
Banditing to get out of there. Did not want to be right above Axel like that.
Mike doing a good job maintaining the pressure right now. But as we're seeing, Stealthy weaving in and out, with just shaking it up between being close and playing this brawling playstyle with Axel and trying to zone out, and that is full risk. No, he drops the combo.
Barely. Stealthy's defense is so good, but it just takes one slip up, and Mike is able to get so much value out of that single opportunity. And
Mike's able to turn this around, now sitting at match point themselves here. Counter hit Bandit Bringer, that is a great way to start off.
That's it in the corner, not taking the stick, but gets another counter hit, takes it all the way to the stick. He has meter for that wall break.
Yep, this is going to be a positive bonus.
Oh, it's just a kill.
Never mind.
Whoa.
And that's all she wrote, folks. Great.
I'm excited to see this. I really enjoyed what I was seeing from Dusty before. Love to watch Jacko do their thing. Let's see if he can overcome Medic's Ramlethal.
All right, first maintain the corner positioning right now.
Now Dusty has to do a lot of blocking. You are not going to have an opportunity to pull a minion for a good while. And a throw back in. Here it comes.
Yeah, that was really great. Medic was too close when they threw the sword. Dusty was absolutely aware of that.
Okay, finding a hit. Takes the opportunity just to set up a couple more minions and use the super, maintaining this pressure. Look at all of these hits. Look at the chip damage.
But we're seeing yet again, okay, able to actually get the counter hit there, but we're seeing yet again from Dusty is just going for lows and mids. And Medic was holding down back the entire time. The only reason they actually were able to get anything off of that was because they tried to press. I want to see Dusty try and throw in just a 5 or something.
But at the same time, I mean, you can't just deny that. Oh, this mids are kind of working out.
I mean, it is doing a lot of chip damage for sure. Medic able to fight their way out of the corner here, but a wake-up 6P from Dusty hitting just the tip. Great cross-up as well, but drops the close slap.
Not enough room. Finally gets chipped just by a little hit and all the way to the wall. As long as Dusty has the minions set up, they're doing great, but Medic is doing a great job of just denying the opportunity whatsoever.
Yeah, and this is kind of difficult for Jacko as well, just because, oh, there's debate on the burst, but yeah, this is kind of difficult for Jacko as well, just because Ramlethal has that range, right? She can poke out the minions from so far away, and if she's like, if it's a full screen situation where Jacko's trying to place out minions, she can just throw the sword, and it kills all the minions right away.
Yeah, Dusty being forced to give up so much ground, and somehow ends up on the right side instead, though, getting out of the corner, very key versus Ramlethal, as Dusty can now start corner pressure of their own with the single minion. It is enough. Elysium Driver to break the wall.
Yeah, and it's kind of strange, but Jacko, while she normally kind of wants to play a little bit more of a footsie zoning game until she gets that hit to get in and run that mix on you, in this matchup in particular, she wants to stay on top of Ram at all times, because it's the only way she can keep her minions safe when she summons them.
Yeah, it's so easy for Ram to just like that. One little slash very safely gets rid of him, and oh, here comes a counter hit with the Rekkas for damage. Pressure on the wake up, continuing once again. Rekkas PRC forward, 5D blocks the 5D, runs in with the throw to seal it out.
Great punish there, Dusty going up 1. And I agree, this is some good Jackoing going on right now.
I'm telling you, Dusty doesn't need the high-low. Doesn't need the high-low. Not when they got the left-right unlocked so cleanly with these very ambiguous minion toss, cross-up setups on wake-up, putting in a lot of work, as well as just in general, good job controlling the corner, getting out of the corner, setting up minions, forcing Medic just to hold it and get chipped out.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned that. The main thing with Dusty is they're doing such a good job at mixing up in mid-screen. Yeah. It's just in the corner when they don't go for the mix-up. They just go for that raw pressure. So far, it's working out in their favor. There's a nice gold burst right off the bat, though, from Medic.
Huge for Medic's potential pressure now with a lot of meter on deck. Opting to go for the throw this time.
Goes for the third hit, blocks the burst as well. Gonna get sent through the wall. Good lord, Jacko, what happened to your health?
Oh, and a quick counter hit at the round start situation.
All right, I gotta hear the jump backwards into JS. Gonna get a full conversion as well. Just a little too far away to combo off the sword explosion though.
Yep, Medic controlling so much space with these normals this time. Okay, a counter hit on the servant shoot kick finally gives Dusty an opportunity to set up this corner pressure again. Medic's meter is gone.
And shouts to Energy Kyoka for the 16-month subscription. Thank you so much. Here we go, the homies locking down in the corner. They're gone now. Oh!
Huge 6-8 chain hit, looking like Axel for a second, into a full conversion here with the minion into the Elysium Driver.
That's something that was way more common in Exer. You saw with them getting really good 6H placements. That was beautiful to see with a massive mortal counter there.
Off to just give up space to try to set up minions on the round start, and then just runs in with the 6P.
I really love this aggressive rush down Jacko style that Dusty is showing off right now.
Wow, look at the way that Dusty was controlling space there with the JD air fireball. Now his forced Medic into the corner, counter hit on the 5-8. Continuing his pressure here, delayed servant shoot, Medic having to hold this and block.
I really like that, kicking down the minion and then following up with JD to make sure that not only does the minion follow, but the fireball follows up as well. Just extra coverage.
Yeah, the space control from Dusty, absolutely insane right now. Having to get out of the corner, delaying the airtime with that JD.
Still has 50 meter, nearly 100 on deck. Wouldn't be surprised to see a YRC real soon.
defense from Dusty. Full risk, though.
Yeah, next hit is going to be a mortal counter.
And there it is.
Oh my god, it's with a 5D as well. And that, no, doesn't have the meter to kill. Okay, if Ram actually had 50 meter, that would have been it.
PRC forward, 2K2D, minion set up, backs off, goes for a throw, gets tech, and gets hit with the sword.
Just throwing the sword out in neutral. Medic going to tie it up 1-1 now. Yeah, once you see that risk gauge blinking, all you can think is, I'm in danger.
Oh yeah, I mean, incredible blocking on the part of Dusty. Really good defense, but you have to get out of that situation. You can't let Ram do that. The value when she gets that guaranteed counter hit is so high.
Yeah, I would have loved to see a YRC or something there from Dusty, just not allowing that risk to build up as far as it did.
Yeah, meter management, very key in this set going forward. Whether it is, I mean, Medic kind of wants to really use that meter aggressively and is not using them so much for, like, say, YRC against the minions like you might see.
All right, getting a nice little conversion there off of the minion toss, though. There's the backdash. Oh, tries to go for the cross up there with the minion, but Medic with a very smart gold burst.
Solid reaction, and here comes Mortavado into PRC. Does not get too much off of it, though. That was all of that meter.
Oh, that's fine. You still got half their health.
Got plenty.
Oops, I did half your health and damage.
Just got to get that one extra hit just for the style of it.
Nice 6P.
We've seen a lot of that approach from Medic. Very smart from Dusty to be ready with the 6P to shut down that option. Here is just a huge corner pressure of the offensive minion super.
And that risk gauge is high. Throw out a 5D, I bet
5D!
you, Dusty!
Where is it? There it is! No, he blocked!
No! Don't listen to us! Never mind, Dusty!
All right, new plan. Strike throw, Dusty. Come on. Never mind.
Locking down in the corner here, though, able to close out the round.
It does not matter, I mean, because just that mid-pressure is just so airtight.
Yeah, Dusty, don't listen to anything we have to say.
We don't know how to play Jacko. Air fireball, William, just very interesting control of space, and suddenly Medic just having a lot of trouble finding any opportunity to approach as Dusty controls the air.
They're using that 6H though to try and lock him down in the corner. There's the burst bait. PRC combo to keep it going. No way. Oh, no! Almost had it there, but unfortunately just got the close slash to push a little too push to the other side.
Dusty trying some unorthodox stuff there with that explosion. Tried to do a minion parry, not quite working out, but just suddenly mixing up their options here to try to put Medic on the back foot to find his last hit. Medic is taking the turn back.
Oh, there. Did you see the patience from Medic? Just stopping the moment that the minion parry came out, but Dusty able to close that out and go up 2-1 now.
Catching that landing with that far slash, Dusty on the with the advantage.
Yeah, and Jacko's been able to self-destruct her minion since Exit.
Yeah, nobody does it.
Yeah, it's not as useful in this game, so you don't see it very often, really at all. It's incredibly situational. I really wish we could have seen what that combo would have been.
I want to live in that alternate timeline where that was sick and we clipped it, but
in that alternate timeline where the mics peaked and chat exploded.
All right. Backdash from Dusty, nearly taking their turn, getting them one little minion set up there, throwing.
Rams down a sword and just keep backing up. Locked down in the corner now.
Minions, 1 minute in the corner, keeping it in. Medic not able to find. Where can you press?
I love that. Look at the space that Dusty is moving back at that 6H range, right? To try and catch Medic jumping out. There it is again. Cancels it into the minion because when Medic is in the air and blocks the 6H, they're going to fall into a guaranteed block from the minion.
Yeah, this is just like really aggressive from Dusty. Once their offense is just going, it's so ambiguous with the way the minion bounces. What do? He throws into the corner.
Sets up the sword as well.
Delayed 2K2D, but Medic is blocking, jumps over and gets counter hit. This could be Medic's opportunity to shine.
Yeah, drops the combo to try and keep it going. Wake up burst is baited out. Dusty, set point.
The whistle.
And Dusty is threatening to knock out last week's TNS champion right now.
Can Jacko do it? I think Dusty can do it.
He's able to get the pick up there with the attack command. Another full conversion, but gets the wall break before they can throw out the Elysium driver.
Got a lot of health and full meter, like not full meter, but 50 meter positive bonus. All right, Medic has to not give up this pressure. Takes it all the way to the wall break with the super. Yes.
More combo. That's going to be a safe jump coming out from Medic if they so choose.
Is that safe?
That's not safe.
That did not look safe.
What? Elysium Driver does not have a great upwards hitbox.
Jacko sucks. All right, PRC back. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Medic staying alive. That situation there, Dusty actually ran into the 6P because when you hit the minion, it keeps your hitbox lingered out there. So the 6P, especially on the slowdown, meant that the 6P was staying out longer, and Jacko ran right into it.
That was a Super Smash Brothers party game moment right there. But can Medic take this opportunity to bring the momentum back in their favor? So far, looking great as Dusty turns meter. A great backdash, forcing the burst.
Yeah, right off the bat there. Love the option, but pushed right back into the corner, trying to fight their way out there with the chute. Oh man, Medic is starting to lean into this sword throw just to shut down the minions. I really like this adjustment.
Medic corner pressure, meter advantage, getting thrown into the corner again though. Beat Dusty's chance.
Oh, that should be it.
Oh,
Elysium Driver, and that is it. Dusty is going to eliminate last week's TNS champion.
Wow. Incredible play from Dusty. That was a joy to watch, honestly. I love watching Jacko do Jacko things.
Yeah, Dusty's kind of sick. Kind of a sick Jacko.
Small opportunities into huge value, and we know when you are fighting Happy Chaos, all you get is small opportunities.
And right, just like that, Smitty is going to throw out the burst, and Mike has to go through this movement tutorial. He spends his own burst, actually, just to make sure he doesn't get sent all the way full screen.
Hold that space, but the 2S from Smitty gonna counter that dash in. Careful spacing. Here's the counter hit.
And just like this is what Mike needs. As long as they can keep Smitty locked down, this round is theirs. Oh no, they're gonna break the wall, and this is gonna give Smitty the chance to live. 2S
Whoa.
Immediately into Bandit Revolver. Mike clutching it out.
Incredible special cancel, hitting the clone with the normal, and then going in with the Bandit. Here we are, once again.
Yeah, you see Mike is trying to weave to avoid that 2S from Smitty, but Smitty's just so on point. Nice 6S though, able to push Smitty here into the corner.
Giving up some space, trying to play around the threat of the 2S. Able to weave around those, just like you were saying. Here's a counter hit into the corner, gonna take this all the way with the PRC. Bait out the burst!
That was a burst safe combo from Mike. That just gave me Exert flashbacks. A burst safe combo that doesn't block it? It's been so long.
Wow, yeah, no, that was so smart of Mike to opt to use the PRC to get that burst safe combo. Really incredible awareness of the resources. And I mean, you have to be aware of all resources in this matchup if you want to get anywhere against Happy Chaos.
Absolutely, and Mike really aware, just dominating that first game against Smitty, not allowing them to play that zoning game at all. And one thing we do see from Smitty is they do like to press buttons, right? They like to throw in that 2S to try and stuff you from approaching, and it kind of comes back to bite them sometimes. Smitty seems to excel the most when they lean into what Happy Chaos is best at, right?
Yeah, note how Mike approaches with that in mind, though, as he approaches like he's dash blocking, but when he gets close, he's kind of pressing the buttons a little bit further away to try to catch something. Okay, there's a 2S, not going to get too much from it. Counter hit in the corner. Here he goes, stopping the combo early to get that grab.
So that 2S actually was a counter hit. Smitty could have gone into a gunshot from there, but only had one bullet left.
Manage the meter. It's tough when you got to be so perfect here. Can't get too much off of that. Again, he's got no bullets. He's got to take some time to reload.
Doing a great job right now.
Tight instant reload. Got to be able to confirm that into the Super Daze to explore the kill.
Yep, Smitty gonna take this round here. Oh, going for the far slash at round start. Kind of a ballsy move there. But what a mortal counter there from, oh my god, it's up.
Mike was so ready for everything that Smitty wanted right there. Okay, he dashes out, gets him with that weird little reverse JK.
Yeah, the taco, right?
Yeah.
Pulling out the Iori moves. King of Fighters every Wednesday on TNS.
Come check it out.
All right, just playing the zoning game yet again, but Mike is doing a really beautiful job of approaching, actually.
Mike's really showing that he definitely knows what to do in this, but just because you know what to do doesn't mean that you can do it, as Smitty continues the constant gun pressure.
One of the key things for people who want to learn this matchup need to look out, Mike is not jumping.
Yeah.
And that is you never jump. Never, ever jump, because the moment you jump and block a gunshot in the air, you're back to square one.
That's right. And Mike likes to jump. We
Yeah.
see a lot of jumps from Mike normally, whether it's like using Bandit in the air, you know, to navigate around. None of that in this matchup. He knows that he has to approach because that knockback in the air, even from a block, way too far, you lose too much ground.
It's going to be tied up here now, 1-1. Let's see, maybe taking a bit of a breather here. Mike reevaluating. I know Mike also has Amelia. Amelia is a much faster character, so there could be a possibility of seeing them switch. And shouts to JJ for the direct contribution to the Matcherino. We appreciate the support. And guys, if you want to use up the rest of those codes for the Matcherino, !Matcherino. We are nearly done. Only 2 codes remaining, guys. So hop in there and use them up. And of course, you can make a direct contribution to the Matcherino as well. All the money goes straight to the players, straight to the pot to help support them for the show they put on for you here every single week.
So easy. You could have done it in the amount of time between these 2 rounds, but we're getting back into it. Looks like we are sticking with the sole bad guy for Mike.
Yeah, maybe just need a little bit of a breather there.
I'm going to go for that 6S, trying to find something, but not. Again, and a 6H there and an early burst just to maintain ground as he runs all the way in. He is in the corner now. Gets counter hit by the gun pull.
And did you see that 2K from Smitty actually go underneath the follow-up of Bandit Revolver?
Strange hitboxes.
Playing this zoning game so well right now, and just like that, Mike is dead.
Smitty really on point with, of course, the instant reloads. It's not easy to do, you know, as much as people might want to talk about Hypercast being tough to watch. He is tough to play.
Yeah, if there's one thing to say about Smitty is he's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, nice burst.
Again, how does Mike approach? Slowly coming in, FD breaking with the dashes, goes for the 6H, but there's the clone, so he doesn't get anything for it, really.
Yeah, the clone saving his life there, tries to throw up the clone again into the PRC.
These clones coming in clutch for Mike. Okay, he's in. The RCs to continue this pressure. Catches him finally. Not a counter hit, but still enough to take him to the corner.
Yeah, that's the hit that Mike needs. Smitty has nowhere to run.
And 6H counter to seal it out. Something to note there is that Mike does something where he likes to back off on his offense with a quick backdash, and he'd get caught out of that backdash, but Smitty wasn't able to get anything further out of it other than that 2K. Yeah,
and he gets the whip Fafnir there on me to make sure he can keep the pressure going. Just blocks the close slash while in the air and pushed out, but he's still close enough. Oh man, the clone coming out, not allowing Mike to really get anything going there. 5D, but doesn't have the meter to confirm off of it. Oh my god, answering the 6S there with the 6P, but Mike with the 5K conversion.
That's the Mike Satchit we've been seeing all night. 6P knocking him out, not letting him get too close, just trying to find a situation here where he can get out of the corner, counter hit, got a burst, doesn't want any of it.
All right, you see Mike has to go through this movement tutorial all over again, runs in deep there, is able to get the counter hit, and he ends it with just an exclamation point there with the Tyrant Rave.
He knows exactly, he knew exactly where he could be. He dashed in just to the edge of that range and was just fast enough to catch Smitty pressing that gun. And
that is 2-1 now here for Mike on our top 8 loser side, threatening to eliminate Smitty from the bracket. Smitty Waberman Jensen, he was number 1, dude.
Mike, knowing that, like, if you're in a certain range, like, you can get in, you know, and this is a real-life tip, too, by the way. I learned this in my workplace violence prevention class I had to take at work, where they're like, you know, if someone has a gun, but it doesn't matter if you have a gun or a knife or something, because they can close the distance faster than you can pull it out. Like, that's what we're seeing right here.
True. I mean, Soul does have a gun as well. It's a gun, a sword, and a lighter all in one.
It's true. And he has it out at all times, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
Exactly.
Going into this, can Mike knock Smitty's Happy Chaos out of the bracket here and now? Smitty does not want to make it easy for him.
He spent his burst early there, counter hit. 6H is a great way to start off though, but Smitty gonna spend his own burst. Smitty made the mistake of going for focus and got counter hit for it.
Second time in a row that Mike has just perfect spacing on that 6S PR, seeing back that throw whiff and continuing all the way to the wall break.
And I love Mike's usage of fake gunflame as well. 6H at round start. Mike is on set point now.
Mike figured out something in that little break that he had. He is coming at this with a renewed energy. Oh, but here we go. Smitty with the full range zoning once more. Wall break into the super.
Deus Ex Machina gonna get all those bullets back and the wall break. So this is going to be a guaranteed curse right here.
Careful at that range though. Okay, he catches him. That was really key because Mike was at the range where he was gonna be able to get in there with the button, but because he didn't FD in time, he lost that round.
Oh, whipped 6P there though from Smitty is gonna force him to get pushed into the corner. Doesn't have burst to save himself as well. Mike locking him down. Able to get out though with the taco. Oh,
Forrest.
Okay, so Smitty is actually aware that 2K will go underneath the follow-up of Bandit Revolver, but Mike on point this time to actually answer it, drops the 5K conversion. Smitty's about to build back the burst.
Smitty not able to find any room. He looks for the burst, but Mike knew that.
Wild throw! Sends him straight 6 feet under. Mike Saptic, 3-1, sending Smitty out of the tournament.
I guess Mike just needed those cups. I don't even want to play it. I just want to look at her. Anyway.
I feel that.
Getting into winners finals here. UMISHO versus TestYourLuck. Immediately, TestYourLuck baiting out that burst and continuing this corner pressure.
Not only was he baiting out that burst, but UMISHO already with just these IBFDs right off the bat. Look at that.
Yeah, these just blocks are absolutely insane. TestYourLuck bursting to maintain that corner. You do not want to lose that corner for anything.
There's the 2D, and TestYourLuck was able to get so far starting off, and now they've got level 3 blood in their foot full screen up against a Happy Chaos with 50 meter.
Here it goes, and he's got pretty high levels of blood.
And this is kind of the checkmate situation, right?
PRC nowhere. Trying to find any opening, trying to look for the gap.
Bro, chat saying congrats to UMISHO, bro. Relax, we just started, all right? I know it looks rough, but give TestYourLuck a chance, all right? This man is a godlike Nagoriyuki player. So the key thing here is that TestYourLuck needs to win the round start situation and needs to bait out first. He was able to do that in the very first round, but he allowed UMISHO to just slip out, just to be a little too slippery, and that's because look at UMISHO.
IBFDs are insane. I've never seen a player use these so effectively. Well, and we saw some earlier today too, with Stealthy.
When you're IBing FD so effectively against Nagoriyuki as Happy Chaos, it feels unwinnable.
Right. Yeah, it kind of seems like if you're really good at them, Nagoriyuki is particularly weak to them just because the timing of his strings are relatively predictable, right?
Yeah,
with those
especially
slashes.
That far slash range specifically. You can call that out pretty reliably. That is why, that's why Gatlings are the way that they are in Strive. They're built around that being able to delay it to try and call out those just block attempts, right? If the Gatlings were like they were in older games, it'd be a lot harder to utilize just block the way it is.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see what TestYourLuck can do. He's got to make some kind of adaptation or correction, and immediately there's a round start at 2K, and into the bite.
You see him going backwards because he's trying to bait out that burst. He has to bait it out if he wants to win this.
He's way too high up to burst. Yep, he goes for it anyway. And he didn't super. This could be enough.
Okay, 2H. All right, he's able to dash to the other side with the 5D. A perfect TestYourLuck. There we go. That's a Nagoriyuki round. That's what you like to see.
There's the answer that time. Let's see if he can get in there. Again, IBFD just reducing his options.
You see UMISHO just Mario jump off his head?
Yes.
All right, the burst to keep UMISHO here in the corner. TestYourLuck playing this incredibly well right now. Able to catch the backdash attempt too with the close slash. But he's breaking the wall. That's going to allow UMISHO to get another chance to live here. ERC forward, trying to chase him up. Counter hit, close slash. All right.
Yeah. TestYourLuck, he's opting to try to hold meter for these extensions and maintain the corner. That really worked out for him.
All right. Who said congrats?
Yeah, no games.
Show?
No games.
Who said that?
Ban this man. Ban this man from the chat.
No. We're good. All fun and games. I see you, Magnum.
All right, 1-1. TestYourLuck with a very convincing return, putting a game on the board, bringing it. Let's keep it interesting, guys.
Yeah, TestYourLuck definitely has experience in this matchup. It is so difficult for Nagoriyuki, but he's playing it perfectly as best as he possibly can, right? And unfortunately, UMISHO was able to win the round start situation, so it's going to be really difficult for TestYourLuck now.
so far. This set has been really insanely one-sided. It is all about that momentum from the very beginning of round start. Look at him go.
Yeah, the only thing, and the reason why, we say all the time, you can't jump, right? The reason why you're seeing TestYourLuck going for these super jumps, even though we say don't jump, is because Nagoriyuki can't approach on the ground. He has to super jump and just block the bullets in the air. That's the only way he can really reliably approach. But yet again, that's a 2-frame window. It's very difficult to do, especially online.
Yeah, unfortunately, TestYourLuck like losing his pressure there due to some great FDing from UMISHO, but he gets back in, counter hit into the pop.
There's the Blood Rage pop too. He's able to actually combo into it, but just, oh my god, getting at the first UMISHO. And I see shouts to Hotashi in here trying to give TestYourLuck some support. It's painful, I know.
The ... Not the ellipses.
And now we got UMISHO up 2-1 against TestYourLuck. TestYourLuck has really been putting in a lot of effort, and it's been looking good as it possibly can, right? But UMISHO is just on another level as well. These IBFDs are so on point, not even allowing TestYourLuck to keep the pressure up. He's just constantly pushing him out.
Right, it's wild because, I mean, like, the amount of work that Happy Chaos players have to put in to learn their character to this level is insane, and then you have to put in, like, an almost equal amount of work to learn how to fight them and get in. Like, it has caused all players have to be, like, part-time job in the lab at this point.
I love chat. All right, and UMISHO yet again wins the round start situation, is able to actually get the first out of TestYourLuck as well. Not looking too good for our hero. But there's a counter hit 2D, 6H.
Mashes
up 5P.
He knew exactly when he could mash out.
Yep, and there we go. Deus Ex Machina gonna send him through the wall. This is kind of a checkmate situation right now.
Yeah, pretty rough. Not a lot of health on him.
You know, unless UMISHO kind of getting a little greedy here.
So that burst, I mean, it sent him full screen.
You know what? I respect UMISHO for actually going in and brawling and not just taking the easy way out there at the end. That's very respectable.
Oh, it rolls
forward. What? Okay. Empty jump 2K.
Again, just FG's denying TestYourLuck the opportunity to go for any kind of grab, but there he gets it anyway with the RC up empty into the bite.
Yep, counter hit DP as well. Gonna send through the wall with the 6H, but oh no, just a little too slow there. Doing a great job though chasing down UMISHO, but that gold burst is gonna push TestYourLuck into the movement tutorial yet again.
Oh, 100 meters. He has all the meter to maintain his resources as much as he wants. Where's the opening? Fukio getting shot.
And you see he's taking his time too. He's making sure each shot is going to guard break. You see this? Because he knows that Nagoriyuki cannot move in on him. Especially look at TestYourLuck's blood. This is a checkmate situation.
Oh yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. Just lets him burn the meter. He's just waiting for an opportunity. The bullets are looking kind of low, but he can reload so quickly. There was the opportunity. As soon as he saw him reloading, he tried to go in, but it was too fast.
Yep, and there we go. UMISHO going to send TestYourLuck to the loser side, sitting comfortably now in grand finals.
I mean, impressive play from UMISHO. Like you said, this guy has been an absolute terror online, whether in tournaments or in the tower. Excited to see what they have in store for us. Immediately Dusty backing way up, taking space and crossing under and taking the corner just like that, but Mike also runs corner and takes it right back.
Yeah, this is the kind of situation where we may see a bit of a different game plan from Dusty than we saw in their last match. They're going to try to play more of that zoning game with Jacko, right? Because that's where you can excel against Soul, is zoning him out. You do not want to be up close brawling with Soul just like this.
Right, exactly. And here, Dusty eats a lot in the corner. The 5D RC combo to break through the wall. Oh, getting the throw, though. We've been seeing a lot of success. Almost throws into the corner from Dusty. Continuing. YRC to get rid of the minion. A very important option for Soul here.
Oh, whipping the JH, though, and getting tossed here into the corner. Whoa. Nice gold burst, though. Isn't able to actually land it, but it got rid of the minions.
Yeah, I mean, that has a huge value in and of itself. And, oh, immediate Vortex counter hit.
This is the wife fight back,
yes.
Kill wife,
oh.
Regret. Oh, the 5K confirm off the Gunflame as well. There's the wall break with the Fafnir.
All the way. You just start the round with half health now.
And Mike has that positive bonus on deck.
Dusty carefully jumping around, not wanting to commit to anything too hard, but oh, gets counter hit, burst gets blocked, all the way to the corner, just eats it.
And Mike just dragging out that combo as long as possible for style points. I like it.
Almost a perfect, well, essentially a perfect, very commanding first game from Mike Saftig.
Yeah, and Dusty's just having a really hard time escaping Mike's pressure. That's something we saw against Happy Chaos when Mike was going up against Smitty, right? Just being able to relentlessly chase you down, that is something Mike excels at so well. And then he can just get that one touch into an absolutely insane confirm.
Yeah, Mike is clearly very experienced at navigating around a zoner's game.
All right, starting off the round 2 with the 6S.
Runs through the minion parry to get this massive reward all the way full wall splat combo.
That's the second time he's done that.
Yeah, he had no fear. You just parry, you just run past.
Yeah, I think Dusty's going to have to think about not doing that anymore because 2 for 2 has gotten blown up, and just like that, a perfect for Mike.
Yeah. Mike taking advantage, knowing that Dusty doesn't want to press aggressive options for fear of getting counter hit.
I mean, that's the fear against Soul, right? You do not want to be counter hit from Soul, but there's a nice JD placement to stop Soul with the jumping approach.
Mike with that momentum burst, using the very first hit, does not want to give Dusty any opportunity to get their business started. There's a parry, not a lot of value.
Yeah, I know, because it hit in the air. All right, 6P is going to go ahead and push Dusty in the corner, and Dusty's having a really difficult time trying to escape here, utilizing that FD, but going for the one hit of the Bandit Revolver. Nice wake-up goal burst, though, from Dusty. Finally able to get... Oh, never mind.
Does not matter. Counter hit, 9-Raid Vortex, wall flat combo. Dusty still with a 100-meter, though.
And that 100-meter can be very useful. Just needs one clean hit in this situation. Mike actually whiffs the 6P there. Gonna go ahead and go for, actually goes for the invincibility power up there. Smart stuff.
Counter hit 6-8, you're so dead.
Yep, that's 2-0 right now for Mike, just looking incredibly clean in this matchup right now. Dusty, I really don't know how they're gonna be able to bring this back. Mike is just dominating right now.
Yeah, you can't get, they can't get any room to set up the minions whatsoever. I thought that was an interesting ploy to try to use the invincibility super over there, but then Mike just ran away at DP3. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's fine. It doesn't have to die as long as it's over there.
Yeah, and normally what you'll see is when the minions are invincible, most people kind of don't want to wake up with anything, right? For the fear of punching into the minion and then Jacko punishing them. But that's not Mike. Mike just going to hit you with the DP right away.
Says, leave the kids at home. I want a night just us.
Is this what a date night is like for Soul and Jacko?
Yes.
Just brawling out in the desert?
Call the babysitter. Just a quick little 2K into the grab, whiffs the Vortex. Finally, Dusty has an opportunity, but no, once again, Mike bursting as soon as there's one single hit, forcing Dusty back in the corner. Got to start to set up all over again. 6P. A little bit of a sandwich.
Oh, actually goes for the attack command with the minion in the air, too, to catch Mike trying to jump out. But Mike is doing such a great job, too. Oh, that's 3 for 3.
Yeah, it's not working, not one single time. Mike is perfectly happy to just run all the way through.
Oh, drops the JH conversion there in the corner. Still has that corner pressure going, though. 6P, good night, Jacko. Tucked her in and gave her a nice little kiss on the forehead.
Sure, that's what we'll call it.
Oh, run up close slash is actually going to hit there, but not able to get anything off of it. Setting up these minions, Mike doing a pretty good job stuffing them out.
Careful spacing from Dusty. Notice how the 5K actually doesn't hit that minion in front because it hits too high.
Alright, just running right into a JH. It's so difficult. Dusty cannot get anything started. The moment that they get the hit and they're able to actually get out minions, Mike immediately stuffs the minions and then is just back on Dusty, smothering them with this pressure.
Relentless and the 5D RC combo here. Whoa, whiff grab, goodbye. Oh, burst, last minute. One last chance.
Goes for the empty low. Mike Saftig taking it 3-0 over Dusty. Gonna go ahead and move forward and knock Dusty out of the tournament, but great stuff from Dusty, making it just like I'm super excited for this losers finals match right here.
Absolutely, you guys have been having to deal with a lot of zoners tonight, but this is not that. Soul Bad Guy versus Nagoriyuki. one of everybody's favorite matches to watch, especially when it's Mike and TestYourLuck piloting them.
Yeah, Mike doing a great job there with the JH to get over the 5H from TestYourLuck. But getting hit by that final hit of the triple slash series.
TestYourLuck are seeing to continue this forward. Mike dashing out.
Oh, counter hit 6S is going to force the burst there out of TestYourLuck. And TestYourLuck has level 3 blood, so he's just trying to play this zoning game. And Mike is so on point with these IED JHs. Great conversion as well. 2K pickup into the DP. Wall break with the Tyrant Rave.
This guy finds the tiniest opportunity and turns it into the biggest reward. This dude needs to invest in cryptocurrency now.
There's the counter hit. Bandit Bringer to close out the round. Mike looking so clean right now.
Oh, with the 6H waiting out the Nagoriyuki 5K and getting a fat counter hit, and then the Fafnir on the wake up. TestYourLuck burst. He doesn't want any of that in the corner. Needs another opportunity. Blocking the fight.
The stones on Mike to challenge Nagoriyuki at round start and succeed.
Yeah, he knows that this guy takes super calculated risks. That's what I'm telling you. He knows when he can risk it all, and it works out for him more often than not. And
look at this conversion too. Gets the clean hit DP. Uses the Bandit Revolver to move himself forward to make sure he tries to get that meaty Fafnir.
Being careful as he knows that TestYourLuck has no blood. Runs up and gets the grab. RC just confirmed for the kill.
Yep, that is game 1 to Mike Saftig there with a nice clean hit DP. And yeah, exactly. The Kai special, just run up throw.
Everybody's favorite. I mean, if it works, it works.
Absolutely. It really works for characters like Kai or Axel because you just don't expect them to just run straight into you like that sometimes.
It's like, you're not a gorilla. You play a nice, respectful neutral game. What? What are you doing here?
But Soul players, they're always holding forward.
All right. Taking a second here, getting back into it.
Hopping right back on. So Mike looking incredibly clean in that first match, but we know the thing about TestYourLuck is the further they are down in games, the stronger they get. They have that TestYourLuck factor, that Wong factor, right?
But I feel like Mike has that too. I've seen this guy come back with the reverse 3-0 like tons of times.
Oh, absolutely. Both these guys are so evenly matched.
Yeah. So actually, whoever goes down 0-2 first is going to win the set. That's what we're saying.
Is that the hard prediction?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. If Mike wins this one, GG, TestYourLuck.
Nice little combo here. Carrying him up with the Drift RC.
All right, Mike is out of the corner, getting smacked back into the center stage.
5K, just stuffing Mike's attempt to press. And there we go, 6P. TestYourLuck, pretty dominating in this round.
Start, goes for the 2K and then waits and blocks the Bandit. All right, TestYourLuck gets the advantage here, gets in the corner.
He's able to catch his backdash as well with the far slash. Breaks the wall for 6H, gonna get that positive bonus.
Immediately 6H counter hit rounds, or the round start situation on the wall break. Not the first time we've seen that from Mike, and not the first time he's hit. RC back to continue this.
Pushes him into the corner, isn't able to get the wall bounce there, but what a PRC forward into throw.
Trying to bait some options, get the 6P, but then Fukio's backwards.
Just needs one touch. Chip is going to be a factor as well. What a far slash press, stuffing out the 6H attempt there from Nagoriyuki.
And he pops, yeah.
He has burst, and he baits out the burst too. TestYourLuck is going to go into this next round with no burst on deck. That is so tragic. He got greedy.
Yeah, an extremely well-placed PRC from Mike Saftig, knowing that that would give him the opportunity to spot that burst coming out. This is a huge advantage.
Great Fukio backwards. Goes for the full slide backwards to make sure he can punish that 6H attempt there from Mike. Oh, big counter hit close slash there, pushing all the way to the corner. There's that strike throw game finally coming out from Mike.
FDing from TestYourLuck, trying to get a little bit of space. Throws the whiff close slash, and oh, he back PRC'd the throw whiff into a 6H counter hit.
Yeah, he drops the follow-up though with the Night Raid Vortex. So back to this neutral situation here. TestYourLuck does have 50 meter on deck. It's not even going to get a chance to spend it, though. Mike Saftig going up 2-0. So if the math is right, that means TestYourLuck wins the set.
That's what I'm saying. TestYourLuck is going to get the power up. That's where my channel points. That's where my channel points would go if I could bet 2 games into the set.
All right, let's see how this next match goes. TestYourLuck hopping right back on to the setup here. Let's see, maybe taking just a quick second to think about what they did wrong there.
Yeah, gotta ice him out. Ice Mike out. We've seen Mike is a momentum-based player. He has a lot of this momentum going on. Ice the guy out. No,
yeah,
okay,
he absolutely is on fire right now. So here we go, hopping into what could possibly be the last match of our losers finals. And this round start situation is going to be incredibly important. We've seen Mike actually contest a lot and win.
Oh, Fukio back, Fukio forward is what TestYourLuck opts for.
Mike with start.
Brave, he just knows that TestYourLuck is not opting for these like consistent, strong round start options. And TestYourLuck has already taken half of his health.
Oh, that was an unfortunate... Yeah, I don't think Mike actually wanted the wild throw there. He was probably going for Bandit Revolver. Counter hit, yep, counter hit 5H, gonna get a full conversion, but drops the 5K. It's all right, 2-6Hs, yep, gonna take that round.
OTG gonna take that kill for him.
Decapitation.
5K quickly, counter hitting.
I'm surprised TestYourLuck hasn't gone for round start DP at all against Mike. Mike has been pretty greedy at round start so far.
Impressive.
All right, able to escape the corner there with the Bandit Revolver in the air.
Look at how Mike carefully plays with his spacing, backdashing, only maintaining safe pressure, finally getting a counter hit here, and here comes the conversion. Doesn't get it all the way, gets 6P'd out.
Yep, gonna get that block string as well. Goes ahead and DPs the Fukio forward, counter hit 6S. Gonna get a full conversion as well. Positive bonus for Mike.
Jumping back this time. TestYourLuck doesn't press too hard.
Oh,
another
no.
wild throw.
Yeah, so what he's getting there is he's throwing out 6S, and then he's trying to go into Bandit Revolver, but because he's getting the forward input, he's then getting a follow-up and getting DP, so he's not getting his Bandit Revolver.
So this round could be it. Mike Saftig on the verge of getting a 3-0 versus TestYourLuck, and so far here is a big opening for him as he is pressing his advantage, gets another hit all the way to the corner.
TestYourLuck is about to build back first, though. It's going to be key to try and bait that out.
RC empty into low.
All right, there he goes. TestYourLuck is still alive here, but this is their last shot. One more touch from Mike could decide it.
That could be. No, not quite, but he's got one more to end. There we go. The counter.
We go. Ends it with the super as well. Just for the smoking sexy style right on the end there. Mike Saftig moving on to grand finals, but great stuff from TestYourLuck. Grand finals of TNS Guilty Gear Strive number 38. Mike Saftig up against UMISHO. UMISHO starting off strong right off the bat, forcing the burst there out of Mike.
Looking again for his opening, but UMISHO playing a very close-up Happy Chaos game so far, banging out the DP with the clone and continuing this corner pressure into a strike throw.
I respect the wake-up DP there, though, from Mike, because the reward would have been huge if it landed.
Absolutely. All right, now he backs in. Okay, now we can go do Happy Chaos things back here. But still playing way more mid-range than you would think if he's going to take this round.
Yep, going to break the wall here as well with the Deus Ex Machina. Woo, UMISHO off to a great start so far already. Yeah, Mike was able to beat Happy Chaos earlier in top 8, but this is a whole nother level, right? This is the final boss of Happy Chaos players.
Absolutely. Okay, he's got it. He's got an opening, but UMISHO again. These just FDs are so brutal. How do you stay in when he can consistently do this?
Yeah, that IBFD to push Mike out, forcing him to whip the heavy slash, and then UMISHO just gets the whip punish.
Throwing right there. This thing is insane. This is crazy.
UMISHO is on another stratosphere right now.
Seriously.
Taking game one incredibly decisively there. Mike's going to have to really dig deep to take this.
UMISHO like, this is how we do it in the backyard.
Says, get in, loser, we're zoning.
Get in the car. All right.
So, yeah, we're going to have to see what kind of adjustments Mike can really make here. This is very difficult. I mean, we said it earlier. Soul's hardest matchups are against characters who are very good at zoning. And Happy Chaos is one of the best zoners I've ever seen in a fighting game.
I mean, that's got to be true. That's got to be true.
And it's all because he doesn't have to commit.
We've got a character swap.
Mike going to swap to Ram. So Mike does have a Ram. This is a much better matchup for this is a much better matchup against Happy Chaos, right? Ram has that reach, and she can throw out those swords to punish things. So we'll see if Mike can actually, this switch is going to pay off.
So far, taking great advantage of the extended range of these normals to control this space.
Yeah, Happy Chaos already down to nearly half health like that.
Again, just one slip up and you are full screen eating all of this. A full barrel of steady aims into the Deus Ex. Not close enough to the wall to get the wall break.
No, but he is going to get all his bullets back. There's the burst coming out. That clone just protecting Happy Chaos, such a strong option. All the patience too from UMISHO. Gets the 2K2D into a full conversion.
Gosh. You know, we talk a lot about how Mike has been able to take tiny opportunities and turn them into huge reward now, but UMISHO is taking atomic opportunities and turning them into the entire game.
You are 100% correct. There's that 2D as well. It's going to reload a few bullets. Oh, and you saw Mike went to go for the approach, but immediately stopped the moment they saw the clones come out, because you know they wanted to press the button to catch the backdash.
Punishable. Look at this. This is Ramlethal level of corner pressure right now, and there's a full risk force counter hit.
Yeah, that mortal counter, so devastating.
Yeah, look how smart that was to opt to not finish off the combo and just continue to hold this corner pressure.
Yeah, 5D into the RC. UMISHO up 2-0, threatening a queen sweep straight up against Mike Safdie here.
Horrifying performance, absolutely proving that Happy Chaos deserves the title of the main antagonist of this game, both in the plot and just in gameplay.
Yeah, in the tier list,
yeah,
right?
UMISHO making this look like this is boss Happy Chaos. This is like round 10 of the arcade Happy Chaos.
Bro,
this guy is crazy.
Imagine a boss mode Happy Chaos. I don't even want to think about that.
That's what this is.
Oh, dang, you're right,
UMISHO.
You're right, you're right.
I don't have to imagine. If I was fighting that in the arcade, I'm never beating the arcade again.
I just want to say, I never want to fight UMISHO ever.
Oh, no.
I don't want to go through this because UMISHO, yeah, exactly what Roku said. Happy Chaos may be incredibly strong, but UMISHO is insane.
Absolutely.
You cannot put down how good of a player UMISHO actually is. All you have to see is just the consistency of the IBFDs, pushing out Soul, forcing those whiffs, and getting those punishes.
That's just displaying mastery of the game mechanics is so key.
Look, UMISHO is godlike, and anyone, he is just an incredible player here. I get what you're saying, Hotashi. I understand. But UMISHO is godlike here and putting in so much work.
All right, okay. Mike has some just blocks of his own, but he's, again, that early burst.
All right, there's the toss in the corner.
UMISHO just showing off how effectively you can switch the play styles in between the long-range zoning and using this regular non-steady aim gun pressure to do a strike-throw game in the corner. Backdashing DP.
Oh my god, all the way up north there with the gunshot too. And he gets it with the gun pull out. Oh my god, UMISHO already sitting at tournament point.
Guns. Throwing so many guns. He had so many more than he needs.
Pulls out the gun at round start 2, trying to fish for that heavy counter hit.
All right, Mike has an opportunity here. Continuing his pressure on the turret. Backs off, and he lets him get out. He gets a solid anti-air. Confirming this all the way back to the other corner.
Yeah, coast to coast, just like that. Goes for the overhead pickup. Catches the backdash too with the JH. All right, Mike is still in this, though. Just needs one touch. That's it.
A pixel away. And yet, at full screen, this could be so difficult for him. What touch could he possibly get?
That clone is in the way. He just needs 1/6S. And he's going to get shot here. UMISHO building up enough meter. Next hit is going to do it.
Looking really rough.
Rolling forward, too. And just like that, UMISHO taking it. Great stuff to UMISHO, showing off how strong of a player they are. Man, that is the, like we said multiple times tonight, #1 ranked Happy Chaos online, proving it